what I do. It's
Normally they're too short, you know?
Yeah.
You do an interview, the press stuff, and it's normally like 20, 30 minutes. You feel like you're just getting started. And
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we're done. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So
Are we
I'm cool with that.
rolling, chugging? Especially with I noticed a thing with the artists too. Like it takes time. Whoa.
Crispy.
That sounds crispy, dude.
Right. That was a commercial right there.
Yeah, people need time to open up. It takes me like an hour,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
After. Well, this Spite, thank you for being here.
Hell yeah,
I'm honored.
man.
This cheers to you guys. Cheers to the new record that just dropped on Halloween.
Last night.
That's right.
Congrats, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my man. Unleash the beast.
Unleashing the beast.
That's right.
New World Killer. Boom.
That's right.
I always
Feels
try to
good.
talk about it in the front because I've fucked it before. I talked for an hour and a half and like I need to bring the record. Oh shit, dude. Okay, so always got to get it out in the front. Congrats, man. Old new record.
Yeah.
Feels old, but it's new.
Exactly. No, we've been working on it for so long now that we've just been anxious for everyone to hear it. Yeah, like especially with like how different the singles were and everything. We really
Sure.
wanted to hear all the or everyone to hear the singles like just in the context of the record. You know.
And real quick, so people could attach a name to the voice. Ben here.
Yeah.
Ben, Travis, Darius, Alex.
Hello.
That's me.
Again, thank you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, thanks for having us all on.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
honored, man.
seriously.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Did you were you guys in Joshua Tree for like 6 months?
No, it was a short amount of time actually.
Shorter?
Me and Alex did like 10 days out there,
Okay.
just to kind of like get a feeling
6
for
months?
kind of the direction of where we wanted to go, you
Yeah.
know, with the album, and just kind of throw things at the wall and kind of just
See what
discover like what's the direction, you know. So we
Yeah.
kind of just spent 10 days there, hunkering down and just spitballing. And we spent like 6 months. We like kind of got a lockout studio in LA.
That's what it was. Okay.
And yeah, we spent 6 months there, just me and him going back and forth every day, just
Okay.
fucking grinding it out.
That was like the tail end of 2024, like the Joshua Tree stuff. And then like I moved to Los Angeles, which was like kind of like a big thing too. So we got that lockout studio. And then from there on out, it was kind of just writing up until the album.
What was the convincing of you actually making the move?
Oh, definitely. It was between him and our manager, Sean. Like they were just
Yeah.
pushing for it. It
I was
just
already
made
based
sense.
down there, you know,
yeah.
so it helped to have him just be like close to me. And you know, as far as like music and everything goes, the Bay Area was getting really slow, you know, for us, you know, personally. And
As far as like growing the band or what
yeah, I think that there's just like everyone goes through LA and networking and all that. It's like it's much better for what we're trying to do as opposed to the Bay Area right now, I think.
Okay.
You know, the Bay Area has a good scene in Sacramento. It's great over there. And then San Jose and like Santa Cruz do really well. But I think like Bay proper, like San Francisco and Oakland, it's always a gamble with metal. It is.
It is.
I feel like.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So yeah, we just kind of wanted to like be a little bit more in it. All the shows come through here. We like to go to shows, you know, we like to be involved in the scene, you know. So I think it was just a better place for us to be overall, you know, have him closer with me here.
Yeah. And you guys are brothers. I was curious whereabouts. I keep hearing Bay Area. Like whereabouts in the Bay Area exactly?
Contra Costa County, so it's like right outside of Oakland.
Okay.
This place called Walnut Creek. That's where we grew up. Yeah.
Okay.
People might know it as like the Story So Far place. That's they're from the same town. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's just the big Mount Diablo there. That was that was
area.
what we grew up seeing every day. It is. It's a really
nice
beautiful spot.
Yeah.
You guys have been there?
Yeah. When we were before they moved to LA, we would
Already-
go and stay at Alex's place.
That's
which
where
is,
we used to
behind his
rehearse
mom's place.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
before,
okay.
before I got my
Yeah.
own spot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just being in a band, you know, you do things the hard way sometimes.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Pretty nice area.
Really nice. It was beautiful out there.
Yeah,
Very peaceful.
It's
Nice.
yeah, it's peaceful. It's
Nice.
peaceful. That's the way I would describe it, which is nice.
Did
know?
you take him to the salad restaurant?
Oh, dude.
Oh, many
that's
times.
what-
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I miss it.
Many times.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, my family has run a like a salad soup sandwich.
What is it?
Like,
because it's a salad restaurant.
it's like
What's
it's
a
like
salad
health
restaurant?
food. It is, but we also do like specialty homemade desserts and pastas and all that stuff
Homemade
too.
desserts.
But
Yeah.
we've been
Horned up.
That's been a business for us for like probably going up on 20 years almost now.
20
Yeah.
years. Okay.
Almost, and my mom is still there every day working, and
Wow.
you know, we worked there for so many years, man. Like, you
Yeah.
know, just trying to pave our way and make the money we could to do our shit. You know?
No, while we were playing music too. I think that was a big part of our life, working
Yeah.
in the restaurant.
Man, I
Yeah.
think, you know, like some countries do like mandatory like military service. You know, like I feel like
You're
the,
saying
the U.S. should do mandatory like food customer service
Of
for a couple of
course.
years for every
Agreed.
for every
I-
person, so they can get an idea what it's like to be in that position. And
Darius, you're literally like taking words. I don't know. You're already doing it. I'm just
you'd
I'm
be a
just
lot
here.
nicer to people.
I'm
Yeah.
just
You
here.
know,
You
that's
fucking
for sure.
talk. It's true, man. Like, you gotta work. It's somewhere in food, and then you guys and then this is always a test. Okay, like if you're at a restaurant and you're leaving, do you always like stack like the plates perfectly, put them in like the corner,
Yes.
wipe the
Clean the,
Yeah,
clean
you
the
do all the
table,
nice
make
little
sure it's
etiquette
like,
things.
everybody's
going
the
extra
fucking
mile.
same, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
Everybody
also
gets
know
that.
when someone is being a dickhead behind, like, working behind the counter. You're like, you could be much better than this, you asshole. I know what it's like to be a suck. You know, like, come on, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
You get
No,
both
just I think
sides.
it more than anything, it like teaches you have to do stuff you don't want to do sometimes, and
Oh, of
like
course.
show face, even though it's like
Yeah.
it's hard. Like those are all important things as you get older, I guess. So
Yeah. We washing dishes or? What's
Oh, we were just on the front
Western?
line. So like the restaurant's
line?
designed in a way where the people are making the food in front of the customers.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's like a line display
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Yeah. So we were making the food and bringing it to the tables, bringing it back to the back kitchen and everything. So it was just
Mm.
like everything pretty much.
So you're dealing directly with the customer.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, for sure. I
I
think,
can do
you
that.
know,
I
you
didn't
think
do that.
like working, if your parents are like the owners, right?
Yeah.
You think, oh, you know, you probably get special treatment, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no.
No.
Like, you're the guys
They go
they
harder.
send in when shit hits the
mean,
fan, bro. You always have to be there, and they hold you
free
to the
food,
high
but yeah.
standard, you know? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But oh my god, man, what a time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost the same way in the band too. It's like you would sometimes think like, oh, like maybe they're like extra nice to each other versus us because like, you know, they're brothers, but like it's the other way where it's
Oh,
like
totally.
if one of them fucks up the way they talk to each other, they would never talk to us. You know, like we're just like we're gonna stay out of this one. I think.
They go fucking deep, dude. You guys.
It doesn't happen
Oh, yeah.
often. They get along. Really
Everyone
well,
is
but-
held accountable.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. Facts.
That's right.
You guys being brother, you guys probably like think about like the time like you were fighting over that like Godzilla toy during Christmas.
Godzilla.
It's so funny you say that
Yeah.
because like we actually fought over a dinosaur toy.
It was Godzilla,
It was
dude.
right?
He had the big one.
That's
neither
crying,
was yours.
fighting.
It was one of us had the bigger one. One of us got the small one. I couldn't remember. One of us was pissed.
Who? So who bit who?
Yeah.
He was always louder than I was, that's for sure. So I can believe that he was probably the one
What
that,
the-
that complained about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here
Come
we
on,
go.
dude.
It's starting.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into this.
Oh no.
You want to start something now?
I'm bringing up the child the childhood trauma. Yeah.
And Spite was born.
That's right.
And you're the youngest, Darius?
I'm the younger of us.
Yeah, yeah,
But
sure.
I have a younger brother.
Okay.
And we have an older sister too.
Yeah, right smack in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Middle
dude.
child type shit.
But we've been doing it together since we were kids from the beginning. We've always done every musical endeavor together, and so we got some good roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had the bloodline,
Yes.
and then the foundation of the rhythm section of Ben and Travis.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Ben's been with us for a very long time.
About 8
How
years
long?
now.
8?
8 years.
What was the year that you joined?
I technically joined at the end of 2017,
Okay.
but I started touring with them in 2018. It's been just pretty nonstop since then.
A year-long tryout, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's more of a phone call, and then a few months went by, and then I flew out to rehearse with them before a tour, and yeah, rest is history.
We had toured with Ben, like he was in Body Snatcher
Yeah.
beforehand. So we had
There's
done
some
some stuff
lore.
with them.
There's
Yeah,
some
me
lore.
and Ben, he
Lore
was
it
like
up,
my
dude.
first He was my first internet friend like I ever made on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. We just became like little Instagram mutuals, and when it was like new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Man, who's my
he was
first
like
internet
Satan's
friend?
dad 666. Was his name. I was like, this guy's cool.
My
He plays with body
Instagram
stuff.
handle was Satan's dad 666. I can't tell you the meaning behind it.
Why'd you do that?
I was really stoned one day. I was 16. You know.
Okay, I was sick.
I just did it.
So yeah, we
that's
go
bad.
way back, and then
Okay.
so touring, we were like already kind of like internet mutuals, so we were like immediately like good friends as soon as we met up for tour, and then
We did our like first full US run together, like
Oh,
back
wow.
in, like 10
well
years
after
ago.
that, after the Body Snatcher Spite US run we did, we recruited him for merch.
Yeah,
It's
I did a
He
merch
was
store.
sick. He was
Yeah.
just get him on the board, you know? And then we invited him to join after that.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Where did you fly down from?
I live in Florida, like right outside Orlando. So I would just fly into the Bay, get there, usually get
Clear,
off the
clear across the country,
Oh
baby.
yeah, nice
Every
little
time.
6-hour trip. But yeah, I would just fly in, get off the plane. Most of the time, just go straight to the studio, start practicing. Good vibes.
Damn, plane to train the jam,
Yeah.
That's right.
and then go back home and smoke weed.
Yep.
I think
Pretty much.
No,
Smoke
you
weed,
show
play
up
video
and
games.
smoke weed, then play.
Oh, yeah.
At least them, not me.
I think we have the best group of people right now, like Spite's ever had. But the problem we have with it, because he's in Canada,
Right. You are,
and then
huh?
he's in Florida. Our photographer lives; she's in Florida too. And the hard thing is like we get asked sometimes we want to do like a quick show, you know what I'm saying, or we want to just do like a one-off or something. It's not as easy to just like.
Coordinate
show up
it.
and play. We gotta
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
everyone's flights. We gotta show up. We gotta rehearse. Like it's not just like we're not just there together all the time, prepared like that. Which I think kind of that's like the one downfall we have to that. And like
Yeah.
eventually, I'd obviously like the guys to be closer, but I don't think he's getting out of Canada.
What do you think?
One of
Travis?
these days. I'll be in LA one of these days.
Oh!
We'll make it there.
yeah.
I
I
mean-
want Benjamin out here.
Yeah.
Respectfully, for the sake of my visa processing, your country is very wonderful, but I very much like being home
Yeah.
when I'm not on tour.
Where's home, Travis?
Vancouver. So my flight's like
Vancouver.
half the length of his. So it's only like 3 hours.
Costs
max.
twice as much.
It's not bad.
Pardon?
It's not bad.
Vancouver's beautiful. It sucks because I feel like I talk about this on every podcast that I do because like every musician that's been to Vancouver has seen that strip. The fucking Hastings strip. It's
Sure.
rough, but like the rest of the state's so gorgeous.
It's probably beautiful, huh?
It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. I didn't realize till I started touring how gorgeous it was because I fly home. It's like right into the Rocky Mountains on the ocean.
Oh yeah, dude.
Every time I fly home, like that clip in Wayne's World, and like we're in Delaware. It's like that's what touring is like a
in
lot of the time.
Delaware.
Oh sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's like I get home, I'm like, oh, Vancouver's actually sick. So since I've started touring, I've actually moved closer to the city. Like I used to live like in a farther out farm town, but yeah, now I'm like right near the city, and it's fucking awesome. I love it.
What do you do out there?
Like
Drums?
yeah, I mean I have like a fucking like full like jam space.
I was gonna
that's-
ask you, like, you're like, where are you where are you recording those drum videos?
So my
they're
spot
fucking
is
sick.
still in that smaller farm town. It's called Abbotsford. That's where I grew up. And yeah, my drums are still there. But now that I live closer to the city, like the rent prices in Vancouver are fucking cooked. So
Sure.
my jam spot is gonna stay in Abbotsford for a while because the rent there is super cheap for where I have it. But yeah, it's like
sick.
It's dope, man. Yeah, I have pretty much free will to do whatever the fuck I want there. It's awesome. And
Do you have 24/7 access? It's
Yeah.
a fucking rip.
yeah, I go whenever I want. And
Fucking
so
bust out that Slipknot snare. Just fucking go,
that's
go
right,
wild.
dude.
Yeah.
I got a Spite snare now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This dude made me a snare with our logo, and I got it on tour. If you come to the show tonight, you'll see it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question though, like when I go home, I just honestly play a lot of drums, just like hang out and just spend a lot of time with my girlfriend, and I don't know. I just play a lot of drums, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's cool because you came from Carcosa.
yeah.
That's why I don't want to get too much into the Vancouver stuff. 'Cause I know we've talked about it last time.
Yeah.
With you, how did you officially become a part of Spite?
So so Carcosa was just kind of like starting a tour or whatever. So I was super green when I first met these guys. When we did our first practice together, I only done one tour ever.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the tour we came and did that podcast on.
Oh wow.
And we had a second one on the books that was about to happen, but I guess they were out of a drummer, and Ash from Revocation was going to fill in for them. And at one point, me and Ash actually were in the same building for rehearsal studios before I had my before I got my spot now. And so we had kind of met a few times. Like, we'd known each other, but we hadn't, like, been homies. So when we shared that building that we used to rehearse in, we kind of became close friends. And one of the nights, like, we were hanging out, we were drinking beers and, you know, just kind of, like, talking about what I wanted to do, which was tour. And so he knew in the back of his mind that I wanted to tour. So Revocation ended up booking a tour for when he was supposed to fill in with Spite. So he told them to hit me up and kind of went from there.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Great fit.
it was, but I definitely like I said, like, I was super green, and it was a big learning experience, you know, like, took me a lot of, like, this is
practice, dude.
Yeah, it was just like
Dove head first, brother.
Yeah, well, like,
let's do it.
You know, like with Carcosa, it was like, you know, like, that was my before was Carcosa's Galactic Pegasus, and that was my first band. And like what, you know, like, rehearsals meant for a band like that is like we get together like once or twice a month and we hammer it out. So, you know, when it's like, I like learned the songs, but like I learned the hard way that when you get hired at this level, it means like you show up ready to play a show, not like we're gonna work on the songs.
Yeah.
So I gave them quite the spook.
So did you show up like unprepared?
Well, hear me out. He like he like sent me a video of Caved In before, like, as his trap video, and he ripped it. Yeah. Like, he destroyed it.
He's like, I learned this like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he'll crush it.
Yeah.
He showed up to the first practice, and granted, it took us a really long time to set up.
It was a long fucking day.
time.
I'd been up for like 28 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Day. It was rough.
Oh, yeah.
But so we start to play, and he's just all over the place, like dragging, like in and out.
Was very
he'll kind of like
nervous,
look
like,
up and be
of
like,
course.
"What's this part?" And we're all sitting there like, "Wait a minute,
No.
Yeah, the nerves
wait,
hit me
wait,
for sure.
We leave for tour, and like, you know,
It was a tight window, bro.
He showed up, everything finally got set up, and me and Alex just stood there and we're like, all right, play the set.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing is rather than us play them together, they had me just play the whole set in front of them.
Oh, that's cool.
We just stood there and we just went.
With the dummy guitar.
Yeah, just like
Right.
like in the fucking peanut gallery, dude, and it was not.
It was a tight window. We had like
this
maybe a
motherfucker
week
apart.
or less.
Yeah,
It was
so-
a very tight window.
So the way that went down is, so like I said, we had another Carcosa tour on the books. So I was about to leave for that tour, and that tour went from like mid-August to the end of September. And the day their tour started was the day after the Carcosa tour ended.
Oh, sick.
So I flew out before the Carcosa tour to do rehearsals, and then I did the whole Carcosa tour. That ended in Vancouver, and we finished our set. I immediately packed my shit, went home, changed my suitcase, and then flew out. We did one rehearsal in California, and then the next day I flew to Europe to play the biggest show of my life. But on that entire Carcosa tour, because the first rehearsal we did before I went on tour didn't go great, I hit the pads all day, every day. Like, after we sound checked, I just had my little practice kit set up, and I would just annoy everybody in the venue, just like hammering out the
I
Spite
would
set
be
like
fucking
10
pissed.
times.
So what he's saying is he biffed it so hard during that week that for 2 months up until that tour, I was in torture, unable to sleep.
Dude. No, I mean, like, dude, and I was like getting texts from like Darius texted me one day. And I'm like, because I was like confident but still nervous, especially the way the first practice goes. And Darius is like, Travis, I expect great things of you. My life is in your hands. At like
is, though.
1 in the morning,
drummer,
and I'm
dude.
like,
God
holy.
damn.
I'm just like freaking out in the middle of the night, like, hey man.
Yeah.
No, it was just scary.
me.
It was like a big transitional period for the band and stuff with like members and stuff. And I just remember that was our first tour after all that happened. And then we just wanted to be super confident about this, like going into that tour.
no.
And I remember that just scared the shit out of us. But he pulled it together, all in all.
It's the Travis
He
special.
pulled
It's
through.
That's the Travis
She
special.
scares the
The
fuck
Travis
out of
special.
us, and
Yeah.
then he pulls through last minute,
pulls
which
through.
you know he did
There's
on
a
this
fucking
tour
joke
too.
out there, the Travis special. Oh no!
Historically,
I don't want the Travis special.
Historically, it definitely like tends to come together the fucking 11th hour for me, and I hate it. But there's something about like that flame under my ass that just like last minute, just like makes
He
it
has to
click.
take
At
a
the
few
expense
years
of
off
me.
our life before,
Yes.
you know. So we'll make good use out of these years we have left. But he's the reason we'll be cut short.
I will cost many
Drummers
people on
do
this
that.
planet many years of their life. For
Drummers
sure.
do that.
Yes.
Heart attacks.
I lost 5 years totally
Yeah.
for sure. My
Easy.
It's
sanity
definitely a
and
drummer thing.
Easy.
chronic stress around the midsection.
Chronic stress around.
It's all from the drummer for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, that's basically how I got linked up with him, and then the rest is history. I played for them for like about 3 years now, and
That shit
Became-
flew by.
pardon?
It did.
It
He's
did,
done more
man.
tours with us than any other drummer now.
He has.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'd only done one tour when I met them, and since then I've done like an additional 10.
We hit it hard after we joined.
Yeah.
We were going right off that dedication cycle and doing a ton of touring. So you got thrown into the fire.
Yeah, well that first like initial run that I did them was actually back to back, because we did Europe and then we came back, had like 5 days off, and then we went back out in the US. So I was basically between Carcosa and then those 2 tours, I was out for about 140 days straight.
Yeah.
That was my second time ever going on
Psycho
tour,
shit,
by
dude.
the way.
Yeah. Psycho
fucking crazy.
shit.
Now he's a road dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely like weathered quickly, but I also like knew I wanted to do this shit all my life. So
Of course.
yeah, and being in Canada makes it difficult because it's not like in the States where you can just sort of like join a band, get in a van, and figure it out regionally, and then grow. Like, you know, especially in Vancouver, like the next big city in Canada is like Edmonton or Calgary, which is like, you know, as you would probably know, like a 14-hour drive through
that's
the
like,
Rockies.
that's clear across.
Yeah, and so because of the whole like work visa situation with the States, you kind of have to like get to a point where you're big enough to have a band like Spite pick you up and get the visa sorted.
Really?
But at the same time, it's like sort of difficult because if you don't have tour experience to begin with, how do you get in with a band like that? So for me, that's kind of like the social media thing was kind of like my resume, because I'd done so many videos. Like they could see like, okay, he can play.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like we don't know who this guy is. So it's interesting. It was definitely like a unique situation. But once it happened fast.
It's great, man. Congrats.
Thank you, man.
It's
It's been a fucking trip, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
That's great.
His first tour with us was Europe, and it was Thigh Art with Whitechapel and Fit for an Autopsy.
Yeah.
Flying into that was an
And I'll
interesting
tell you what,
experience.
dude.
Fuck, man.
I'll tell you, we'll give some credit to Fit for an Autopsy for putting him to shape, because if you've ever been on tour with that band, you know they'll set you right.
Oh, yeah.
So us being the opener, sharing a bus with them, they're
Oh,
fucking
man.
Oh, yeah.
slapping this motherfucker around.
I
Me
love you,
too.
Pat.
But yeah, everyone, they're great guys. We love
love Fit.
Fit.
Oh, we do.
But they are fucking road dogs, and they
Oh,
right
yeah.
away they wouldn't take a shit right off the
yeah,
bat, dude. They're like,
yeah.
no, that's not how things go.
yeah, like we're like sharing a drum kit with them, and like it was a whole thing.
So funny, dude.
Definitely. We also, like Ben was just saying a second ago, like we flew in
The morning
to
of.
that tour and like
morning
played a
of.
show that day.
Oh, yeah.
So any band that's ever done
Done at,
that
like,
year
5 a.m..
sucks. And I had just gotten off my last tour like hours before that, basically, like no sleep, and it was fucked.
You guys got that young blood, dude. Just fucking
I guess
something.
I don't feel like young blood.
I don't feel that too much anymore either.
I couldn't do that.
Like, especially after taking so much time
couldn't do
off. Like, our first show was 2 nights ago. Like, you know, if you take a lot of time off and then you're excited to play that first show, you go extra hard too.
Of course.
So we are so unsymmetrically sore everywhere right now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Unsymmetrically sore is good. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't feel like you just exercised or anything like that. It hurts in like random places. Like, is that a muscle that hurts? Is it a
it's
joint?
a weird. It's a
You
weird
can't
feeling.
tell.
It's a weird
Doing
hurt.
like
can't
athletics, like non-athletically.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, this is the longest we've been off since COVID, too. So, like,
Right.
Took a
You
whole
know.
year off touring, so our first show after an entire year was 2 days ago. So
Nice.
we're shaking off the dust.
Oh yeah, yeah.
definitely
Dust in the
shaking off some
cobwebs.
rust.
Yeah.
Felt good.
It felt great. It felt really good. I just need to get through that first show, and I'm like, all right, we're cruising.
Yeah.
We're back.
I feel,
You know?
I feel good.
We like especially like I had done so many tours in such a short period of time once I started touring that like it became just second nature. And then but the most amount of time I had off in that period was like maybe 2 months, maybe between tours. But I was just nonstop like going out for months at a time. And then we finished our last tour like in November last year, and then I was filling in with Silosis in Europe last year, right after that. So I did the same thing on that tour where I was like hitting the pads the whole tour, and so I had like one more tour after that, and I got home on fucking Christmas Eve at like 10 p.m. from Europe.
Yeah.
But then having like basically almost a whole year off, it was weird coming back to stage the other night because like there was part of me that's like, this is second nature. I've done this, like fucking 600 times over the last 2 or 3 years. But at the same time, like when he hit play on the laptop and the click came in, like the adrenaline hit, and I like
it's
the
good.
first song of that set, I like forgot how to play drums. It sucked.
Full slow motion, dude.
Well, it was like
Yeah.
it was like on one hand, like with the new material, like I've had to like almost like try and play ahead of the click so that I'm actually like on the click because I tend to like drag a bit. But then like
Heard it on this conversation.
when the adrenaline hit, and I started I went in too hot because the adrenaline hit. And I was like, oh, I'm playing way too fast, and I pulled back, and then I couldn't find the pocket.
Oh, you came in horned up.
And then I started I because I was like there, I was like, what's the song? Like I just like it's
my favorite thing about Travis, my least favorite thing about Travis,
Travis
is he
Special.
always has an excuse for everything.
it's rap.
Drummers.
I don't think it's an
Drummers.
excuse. It's me
fucking
just
explanation.
I run them because I
This
don't.
is bad.
Listen, man, you've met
Alex will
figure
come
it
to
out.
Travis with like something like a simple fix, and Travis will have
20
this
minute
like
rant.
entire power play, just to be like, dude, like I promise it was just this.
Not
Listen, man.
To tell me in
We've all-
5 different languages, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
told me
maybe
5
6.
different languages.
Well, it's like you've met enough drummers in your time. Have you ever met a drummer that's mentally sound? Ever?
No, very rarely.
So when
Extremely
that's
rare.
happening, it's not me being like, what can I blame this on? I'm like I'm thinking out loud as my brain's trying to be like,
You're having a
the
blast
fuck
beat
is
in your
this?
head, right?
He recently
Something
though,
like that.
he catches himself like
No, for sure.
mid explanation. He'll be like going, he'd be like, I should stop. He just like he'll
Yeah.
cut himself.
Yeah, like, oh, this is an
Just
inside
looking at
thought.
our face.
Yeah,
We're
like,
just like,
Yeah, like, I'll leave that one in the ground.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
That's
I'm
good
doing
advice.
it. I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
You could change other drummers' lives. Just stop.
I will say,
tell your
one
brain to
look.
stop.
I will say, these guys' standards are extremely high, but
They have to
and
be.
it's definitely like made for some fucking like shitty days where I'm like, fuck, man, I feel like I suck at drums. I just got roasted by these guys. But at the same time,
yeah.
like, if you even look at like videos of me playing drums for a couple years ago to now, like, it's pushed me to become like a drummer I never thought I could be.
Oh wow.
You know, and that's definitely like that shows on the record too.
Yeah.
You know, like the drum parts I wrote on this shit, like I could never play like only a couple years ago. Not even close.
At first, are you like, are these guys being fucking dicks, or are you like, do you
No.
kind of see like this is gonna make me better as like a player?
I think that like the realization that makes me better definitely comes like after the work is done, because like when that shit happens, it's never like these guys are being dicks. It's just like, wow, this is intense, you know. And
I'm
it
like
just
that too. Yeah.
yeah, it overwhelms because I usually like I know like I fucked up, or like even sometimes it's just like little things that maybe I don't even notice, maybe I don't know, but it's like it just kind of takes a minute to be like, okay, hold on, it's okay, they're not mad, they just want, usually they're not mad, they just want it to be here, and I can do that. Just go do it.
He's capable. He's
Yeah,
always very
definitely.
capable.
He's more than
We just
capable.
care very much, right? It's very
Yes.
important to us. It's our lives. It's our
Passionate,
careers. It's
of
our
course.
passion. It's everything. And like he walked into a band probably at the hardest time of our career. You know, going
Yeah.
through all
Maybe
the
even
member
your lives,
changes
dude. Like, it was-
of our lives.
yeah.
The hardest
Yeah.
time of our lives.
Yeah.
Band
and personal
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
And
sure.
he took it like a fucking soldier, man. And like that's why he's here.
awesome,
And it's just like that guy understood the story, understood the goal, you know, what we're trying to accomplish as a band. And like that's all I ask for. Someone
Yeah.
that has the drive, that cares, and the willingness to like work hard and push harder, you know. So
Yeah.
that's Travioli.
So, so that's the other version of the Travis special.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
that's the good
Yeah.
side of it, right?
Definitely,
Of course,
yeah, man. Just figuring it the fuck out.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing videos of you like 2 years ago, and you're like, it's not the same person. I'm a fucking different player now.
It is. It's
It's
not.
a-
It's
it's a fucking trip.
It's not even the same like drum parts. Even like especially like with the new songs. If you listen to it, I went full maximalist. There's not like one note that I could have added to the record that wouldn't have just ruined it. Like
I know-
as much as it could have been without being too much.
Correct
But,
me if I'm wrong, but I know a part that you wrote on the record.
I mean, there's a lot of them. It's. I mean,
Okay. Obvious one is the intro for the last track.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, so
I was like, Travis came in and it's like, let me do a fucking drum fill.
Well, okay, so I mean, sort of.
Times
Like,
on that
so
record.
here's kind of like, I guess we could talk about like how we do that. So the way that we basically did this record is Alex does write the like skeleton drum part. He'll come to me with basically the guitars with programmed drums, and that gives me an idea of the feel he's going for.
Yeah, play this and shut up. Or try
And
it.
then
yeah,
for this record, I mean, the drum parts were, other than like a couple ones that I worked on at home before we flew out to work with Will in the studio, because we spent a month with Will Putney at his house. I basically like wrote all the drum parts in the studio by programming them on like my computer, which I'd never done. I usually get on a kit, feel it out, then go to programming. But this time around, the first time I sat on an acoustic kit with those songs was when we started recording the drums.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I would basically just sit in Will's living room all day, every day, just like trying everything I could try. Which, because I was programming them first, I was able to like fucking shoot out like 10 insane ideas for a 5-second fill that if I was playing drums, like feeling it out, it would take me an hour to learn one idea just to find out it didn't work. But what that kind of allowed me to do is show Alex like 5 ideas and like, what do you think?
Well, like more importantly, he didn't change like the impact of like where the snare hit and like the kicks and stuff like that, because that's like important to like how it complements the riffs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was important to me, like this is the first time we've done this on a record too. We handed off like the drum MIDI to him. Like I've never done that before. And I think in turn,
there.
yeah, it just like
There's
in
a ton
turn
of
it gave
freedom.
it his own sound. It's like stuff he would do innately on a drum kit. So
Yeah.
like I was happy to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and there were
Yeah.
there were a lot of sections where like I would be like, kind of like the way I approached it is I would like start at the beginning of the song and I'd have his drum MIDI in front of me, but I would have a blank MIDI above it, so I would close my eyes and listen to the song, and I would almost just like feel like, what does my like, based on all the songs I've ever played in my life, what does my body want to do? Like, what would feel good for this?
Yeah, yeah.
And there were sections where I was like, Alex, I think this part would be cool, or halftime, or maybe we go to double time here, or on the song Shallow at the end, like I went into like a fucking crazy like Meshuggah metric modulation.
Yeah.
Which I was like, there was a lot of things where I was like, fuck, I hope they don't like this because I don't want to learn this, but it's too sick for me not to show
Oh
them.
yeah.
And I think like ultimately it's probably pretty obvious, but like the biggest example of that whole process on the whole album would be in the first song, A Disaster. I kind of been like, I want there to be like a crazy drum part in the song, so they were like, oh, like this section right here, like you can do like a crazy fill there into the breakdown.
It was 4 bars though.
It was 4 bars. And so they had all gone to sleep this night. I was up way late, drinking probably a couple too many beers, just like getting really crazy ideas. And
Oh my goodness.
everybody had gone to bed, and I'm like just fucking like cooking. Like I was like glued, like wire, dude. And I was like, I can't come up with something that grabs me enough drum fill wise that like does what I want it to do. So I split the whole fucking session in half and added, like I dragged the second half of the song like another 5 or 6 bars back. And then now like there's like a full drum solo in the middle of the song. Like
Perfect.
Yeah, and like that to me was like an important thing that I wanted on the record, because that was like me paying homage to like, early Slipknot doing like Joey always had those breaks
Oh,
like
yeah,
on
yeah.
like Iowa, and like that's something I really want to do. And
That's
it's
awesome.
It's not necessarily an original idea, but it's something that I think that not a lot of bands do. And I think
was
it's important to
Over the
great.
top when you pitched it, but
Yeah.
it was tasteful. It
Yeah.
was really cool,
Yeah.
and I think it also like it being the first song on the record. It's like, here I am, I'm the new fucking drummer.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It definitely was like
Sometimes
I'm
you gotta
fucking
flex.
here now,
Sometimes you gotta
motherfuckers.
flex,
Like,
dude.
Yeah.
I've learned that
Yeah.
throughout my
the,
life.
the whole album is very drum driven. He carries the album heavily, with those drums. It's very forward in the mix, very metallic sounding.
Yeah.
I think he crushed it.
yeah, and I think that like it's weird because like the album's only been out for like 24 hours, but I've definitely seen comments that are like, oh, like the drums just don't feel like they're as crazy. But I think that like a big part of that is that in the ripe year of 2025, every metal fan, especially if there's a lot of new core fans in the last couple of years, they're used to hearing entirely perfectly quantized, resampled, like massive, fully like processed drums. And I think my goal with the drums on this record, other than like the parts being crazy, was that they sound like my drums. And that's something that Will really
great.
encouraged as well, from like the actual sounds I'm picking. Like he really wanted me to use my snare and tune it how I would, using my cymbals that I would pick. And it ultimately, like, the drums sound like if you're standing beside my drum kit. And that's the coolest thing. Because I've done records before, and I've had a really sour taste in my mouth about doing records because you put in so many hours to learn these fucking crazy parts, and then you hear the mix back, and it's like, that's not even my snare tone at all. And I wouldn't play the part that way if my snare sounded that way. And it just, like, you might as well just program it. So I think that, like, there's a bit of shock from, like, people hearing that drum sound on a record like this. And it's initially people are like, the drums aren't as crazy, but if you analyze the parts, they're fucking ridiculous.
To me, it sounds crazy.
Well, that's because
Yeah, it's like that sounds.
You're a real musician.
Yeah,
You've been around.
It sounds crazy.
I mean, you've been
drums,
around
yeah.
since drums sounded real, and then the transition happened, though.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But it's still like a natural mix. It's cool.
Putney
is.
crushed it because his records sound real, because they are. And like when we got there, the first thing we did, he was like, what gear do you use live? You know? And he went and bought all of our fucking gear that we use live so we can have the most authentic sounding record.
Great.
And that was what I think when we were talking about finding that sound, that's what me and Alex like came to the conclusion of after Joshua Tree. We're like, this has to be the real album. Like, this has to be the album where it's just like, what would happen if you handed him the drumsticks, give me the mic, give Alex the guitar, Ben, you just threw us in a room and just like, what comes out? Just the real fucking...
What's Spite?
That's Spite, dude. Yeah. So I think in the whole album, we did that while also creating this flow of like, you know, it feels like a set list, right? It's got the dynamic throughout, feels like a roller coaster, you know, and doesn't get tired. And every song sounds different. And I think it was sick that we were able to like, this was the most collectively creative effort like Spite has ever been. I think. You know, me and Alex have always been very like military about recording records prior. Everything was just had to be this way. And this was the time where we got in the room. We're like, what can we make together? You know, what can we make with Will? What can we make with Travis and
Tough
Ben
balance,
and his input and our manager and Liv showed up for a while. And like, it was probably the best experience I've ever had recording an album.
Nice.
So it felt great.
I think like as an outsider looking in, like, you know, I'd been aware of Spite before, like playing with them, but like I don't listen to a ton of modern metal, so like I'd like listened to Spite, but I wasn't like, you know, like a diehard Spite fan just by nature of like what I'd been listening to. And I think that like immediately upon playing with them live, I realized that like the thing that Spite's always been missing is if you've ever seen Spite live, like it's fucking brutal, and the mix I feel like never on any of the previous records, like really quite captured that like the raw aggression.
It's hard to
I feel like
capture.
the raw.
It's always been a thing for us. Like, first
And-
few albums for sure.
And I think that like on this record, like from my perspective as somebody that's seen the change, is like it doesn't rely on any sort of fancy effects. You know, there's no fucking like crazy orchestra. There's no crazy fucking snare sample. Like it's literally just like this is what these songs sounds like when 4 people sit in a room and fucking play music. You know, like that's what it is. There's very minimal extra fancy shit going on.
Just a metal band.
Yeah, it's literally just a fucking metal record, you know?
Yeah, I was curious, like what did they come up with being up in Joshua Tree? What was like the final thought? And that probably sounds like the final thought. You know, like,
It was, you know,
make this-
we had a couple parts of demos that made it to the record from Joshua Tree for sure. You know,
nice. Which ones?
Let's see. Servant of Chaos,
Say Servant was definitely one of them.
Shallow was partly
Shallow.
done. Part of New World Killer. Part of it was written in Joshua Tree. And we you know, when we got out of there, that's when we hunkered down in our lockout, and we had a whiteboard, and we would just like pump out all these ideas. And as we would go every day and add on to these songs and demos, we would like change the placement on the whiteboard and like this flows better here now. Oh, with this ending or this part, this might sit better here, you know? So we were always thinking about placement and how something's gonna flow, you know? So it was really cool being able to like take our time and kind of do that. And then we got into the studio with Will, and he had all of Alex's demos like laid out in one project in the order we wanted it and everything.
And he just sat there.
And we
like
sat there and
on,
just listened to it, and he had all of his notes and
cool.
everything. And we just took it from there, man. Yeah.
Working with him's cool too, because like I mean, you guys had never worked with a producer, right?
Not really.
Not like that.
not of
Not like
not
that,
like caliber.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'd never worked with a producer, and I mean that can mean a lot of different things. I feel like a lot of people don't even understand like what a producer does, but like I think the thing that I loved the most about working with Will, other than he was just like really blunt, which was cool. He just straight up like if he likes something, it's that's cool, or if he does, he's like I don't like that, and that's it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
But
I
think
don't love that.
Yeah, I don't love that. Yeah.
like, I don't love that, or he'll just be like that stinks, and he's straight up. But
That's a choice.
yeah, that's a choice. I mean, the best compliment you can get from Will is like, haha, sick. Like, it's like,
great. Yeah.
But the other thing I was gonna say is like, I think the coolest thing in that whole experience was that I know like a lot of producers, if they don't like a part or they think that the song can go somewhere else, they might pick up a guitar and like give you ideas. Will never picked up a guitar. He just said to Alex like, I think you need something different here. And maybe the most like we would get is like, oh, well, you did something cool here. Maybe try something like that. But that was it. That was the extent
He
of
made
like,
Alex do the work.
yeah, like, you know, Alex wrote the fucking album, you know, it's
Yeah,
not like a producer like came in and added his own parts at all.
Yeah.
It was different this time around though, because even though we spent all that time writing, up until that point, I still left the door open
Attaboy.
for his input because we were going to Will for a reason. And if I went in with the whole album like done already, I'd be like shorting myself and everyone else for that experience. So we did want to keep it open, but like I think that's why it worked out so well there, is because we were able to like finish off the songs together versus just me like going, no, I like it this way, and that's it.
The album would not have come out the same at
Tough
all
balance,
if we didn't go with Will.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I was nervous going in too, because like I officially joined the band while we were in the studio. Like that's one of the conversations we had been meaning to
really?
have. Yeah, that was, we made the announcement the day that we flew out. And
Wait. So it was, you mean publicly?
Publicly.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, officially too. Like it had kind of been like, you know, these guys have been through a lot of shit with past members, and just like a lot of we all wanted to make sure it was the right fit, you know. So
Yeah.
for the last couple of years, like I was part of Spite, but I wasn't like officially like part of Spite. You know what I mean? And I think that like going in, you know, I knew how. Like I'd obviously like, talked to them a lot about like previous albums, like how it all goes down, and I was nervous because I value my input on the drum kit too much to play for a band where I don't get any say. And so I was a little bit like, I don't know how much I'm going to get away with like my input on this record, which is really important to me. So I don't like, to be honest, I was kind of ready to be like, if the album went in a way that like I'm just being told what to play and I can't do anything outside of that, like I just like
bounce.
respectfully would have been like, guys, I don't think this is the band for me, you know, because I grew up, you know, with all my favorite bands were the bands that had drummers that did outside the box shit, you know, like Avenged Sevenfold and fucking Slipknot and like Periphery, like all this shit where like the drummers adding all these little nuances that, you know, like a guitar player usually wouldn't think of. Like,
big
just, like,
difference.
a different
Absolutely,
perspective.
yeah.
And to be honest, like I was told, like I maybe had like one or two ideas shut down the whole time, and I don't even remember what they were, and it was because they weren't good for the song. You know,
Gotta try it. You don't
Exactly.
You don't know unless you try it.
100%. And just the fact that like they were so open and stoked on my ideas, not just like, yeah, we'll let them have it. They were like actually hyped on what it brought to the song. That was like the moment where I was like, all right, yep, this is the band. Like, let's do this.
Were you weren't always like this, Alex?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
What was like the?
Always like
Yeah, you weren't. I could just tell by looking at you. What made you? What made you open up your mind?
Well,
Because that's a tough thing to do, especially as like an artist and like as like a songwriter. It's really tough to like, okay, is this ego? Is this going to make the song and band better? What really opened up your mind?
I think just, you know, the sequence of the albums for Spite, it's the experience among all those that kind of brings me to this point with the band. Like every album was a different process, and I wasn't always fully on writing all the albums. Like it was me, Darius, and Cody for a while.
Yeah.
He was a past member. He wrote like the Misery EP, the self-titled. He helped me write Nothing Is Beautiful. But then after that, he like started a family and took a step back. But like, I think the only album where I was really like, no one can touch this, like this is mine, like I started writing it right after The Root of All Evil was Dedication to Flash.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm proud of that album because it's my, I don't know if I could call it a brainchild, but it's like,
It is.
we
I
had
would think
so
it'd be
much
safe to say,
time
yeah.
to work on that, and Alex was just
You had
that
like
was
3
like-
years, right?
yeah,
3
that
years?
took a long time, and it just starting before COVID and then all through COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Strange.
yeah, and I think I just had those ideas. Like I wrote song to song on that record. Like this song comes after another, just as it went.
Very cohesive, yeah.
That if I had let anyone touch it, I don't think I could sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we needed that album.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's also like coming to like where we are now. It's being an adult and just kind of realizing too that like records are a snapshot of where you are in your life. Like I don't know if I want to do that with every record. Like just be like, oh, it's mine and stuff. That's not what a band is, first of all.
Yeah.
Like
But sometimes you have an idea. and
Right.
Sometimes that's
Alex-
you're
the balance.
inspired.
Yeah.
The
That's the thing
balance.
for everybody. It's like if you see someone inspired and they're pumping out stuff that's like objectively good, why would you stop it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if someone's flowing you, like you're actually hurting yourself by being closed-minded to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another thing with the last 2 records opening up too, is now I'm not the only lyric writer. Alex also writes lyrics for Spite.
Yeah.
And that was another cool thing too, because we also, we're cut from the same cloth. We live together our entire lives, gone through a lot of the same
blood,
things.
the
And I
same
feel like
fucking room.
we, our brains are pretty,
For better or for worse.
Right.
or for worse. But sometimes, again, when he's writing a song from the start, like he has an idea from the beginning, and so it's cool to watch him because he can bring something to life, and I'm like, oh no, like you did that perfect. I don't want to touch that. Like that's great. You know what I mean? Like, so it's been really cool to. One, I mean, I don't want to say take a step back, but also it just adds to the universe of Spite. It's not just my voice; it's more than that, So it's been cool to have him on board doing that as well with this process, especially in the new album and Dedication of Flesh.
It's cool seeing your band, Spite, like expand mentally with members going from being brothers to your last name to being open-minded to bring in people to have their opinions into the songs and records.
Yeah.
Cool. And then now you're experimenting. I was driving here, listening to the full record. I was oh shit. And I was like stoked for you guys. No, I know how it is. They're like, oh, they're like trying that. Okay, sick. Now I'm like, what's the next one gonna sound like?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we're all asking that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Once you like try something new, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next one gonna be?
I think
Totally.
that's one of the
That's
great
awesome.
things about Spite is that we're not. I mean, we have so many deathcore elements in our band, but I don't consider us a deathcore band. I consider us just a pissed off metal band.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think there's so many different ways to convey that in metal music.
Sure.
And I think we do that in our songs where they don't get tired because you go through
They
the
explore
album.
a lot of corners.
They explore all different corners of
Yeah.
metal. So there's a little something for everyone in there, and it keeps it interesting, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about this morning. Like the weirdest song on the record, at least in my opinion, would be like "Hand of the Reaper." There's just like a lot of it's a Spite song. It's a metal song, but there's just like some Rob Zombie influence, and like there's just some different things going on that I think you would.
I heard some fucking wacky beats going on. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
Travis,
I will say,
is going crazy right now.
on going back to the topic of Alex like giving me drum parts, if he gets full credit for the upbeat hi-hat on Hand of the Reaper.
Wow.
I don't know if I would have
disco
come up
beat.
with that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I definitely did a lot in that song, but that's like one of the things he came up with. I was like, that has to stay. I don't know if I would have come up with that.
That's cool.
But like, yeah, just on the topic, like exploring other things, like we were just talking about this morning, like that song has been received very well. I think it's the highest streamed song since releasing the other day, and like we could make a whole album that sounded like that if we wanted. Like it's like there's just so many different sonic things going on in this album that like every song could be its own sound in itself, and I think that's really cool. It's very dynamic.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Congrats. Also, congrats on getting past the down tempo stigma.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a thing.
I thought we still get that
Allegations.
sometimes.
People
And
called
I
us a
think,
MySpace
dude,
band for a long time,
I think we left. Yeah,
and it took us a long time. Eventually, it just came out of nowhere. It stopped.
and now it's cool
Yeah.
for that again.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
in
like-
again. It's all in again.
People keep calling us a MySpace band. That fucking sucks, dude. Like, I don't know where the years passed, and then they just stopped.
And now you're like the king of it, right?
And now
That's
came back
cool
around
again,
full circle.
yeah.
Oh my god, God,
Seriously.
it's bad.
But I think we
Congrats.
kind of left that behind with Nothing Is Beautiful, honestly. Like, Nothing Is Beautiful is not a down-tempo record. There's so much thrash, there's so much fastness, like, there's crushing heavy breakdowns. But, like, if you listen to that record, it's very dynamic, and it's not a down-tempo record at all. And I think up until Dedication of Flesh, we were getting called, like, one of those deathcore down-tempo bands. And I'm like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
are you guys
Nuts,
listening? Like,
I think people,
some people aren't listening.
no, everyone picks their
that's the issue.
favorite singles, and then they go, "That's what the band sounds like."
Yeah.
Like, if you listen to the record, you would know that like we have key changes with our guitars and stuff like that. Like it all tells like a story versus just like, "Oh, that's the deathcore song on the record."
Yeah.
Every song on the
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Especially sometimes you want to put in like for some people they're just gonna hear lights out. I
Totally.
I hear Spite.
yeah.
That is like the one scary part. So you have
About
to
putting singles
so,
out.
It
So
is.
so you fucking have to swing, dude. Why? I'm just criticizing a little bit.
Go ahead.
Why was that song first?
You know, it's funny.
Hot topic.
it was very polarizing, and we knew when we wrote it, we didn't know that was going to get received the way it did, and we didn't
Like
know.
a second or third for me. If I was inspired, like this is like the second or third single. Let's fucking give him some hot heat right now. But he gave him like a different version of hot heat.
Mm-hmm. I think New World Killer coming right after that was kind of like, all right, here you go. Like,
Definitely,
this
yeah.
is us.
Interesting.
And,
Interesting.
But I mean, we didn't expect the event to happen that day the way it did. There were so many different elements. Like the video got flagged for like, you know, the content, obviously.
Yeah.
It was just, there was a lot. But the song itself, I love it. It's different, but we kind of came to the conclusion on the record that we could try a lot of things with the guitar. If Darius is like doing his thing over it, it's kind of what makes it Spite.
Yeah.
That single though, like I got a lot of Lamb of God comments and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he's going why, as in like that doesn't sound like
No,
you
why?
guys
But why?
right
Why
off the bat.
first though? I would like that. This is like a.
I
second
think
single
my
for me.
idea was to put New World Killer out first, just to like fucking put our dicks on the table, you know?
We showed it to a few people. We showed it to like, you know, our manager. We shared it among the band too. I just remember that Will was one of the people who was like, I don't know, man. He's like, I don't know if you should put this one out first. And we were I don't know. But, you know, looking back now.
Didn't that also partially come from like the last album? You guys always wish that you did some things as a single.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the last record we released Made to Please first, which was like the heaviest song on our record.
Obvious one, yeah.
Yeah. And like we thought that maybe, I mean, there were a lot of different reasons why that record didn't really get like pushed very hard at the time. But like we thought maybe if we released more of a kind of like more of the rock or like different element metal songs first on that record, it would have been received a little better. So we tried
I
that
thought
with
it would
this
just create a little bit of
interesting.
controversy and get people talking about like what's Spike going to do next. You know, I didn't think it was going to be so like people loved it and people hated it. You know what I'm saying? It was either
a lot
you
of
loved
both.
it or you
Lot of
fucking
both.
hated
Drop A.
it. You know,
Exactly.
so it's
It is drop A.
Also, is he doing like a key change up on like?
I'm transposing it. I'm start the
Fifth?
root note on the fourth note, so
fourth.
C sharp, and
Okay.
then like the cool part is the bridge in that song. No one fucking cares, but like the bridge in that song, it goes down to A, so like it goes lower in that song,
during the bridge.
just so you could like expand it a little more. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think on that topic, going back to what I was talking about, like the production and specifically the drums as well, sounding super real. I think that's the one song on the record that would have heavily benefited from a more polished, big, like sampled sounding production, because there's less going on. Like on the rest of the record, like it's just like ripping, you know.
Yeah.
But like that song is less raw in the same way.
Yeah.
And I think that the combination of people expecting like new Spite to come out of the gate swinging like brutally,
Sure.
and then also like the shock of the mix being so different, I think that combination just kind of created like this weird, like I think it just shocked people, because like I've seen when that came out, I got a ton of fucking comments online about how the drums were mixed like shit, and then
Really?
but then when New World Killer came out, I've seen nothing. I haven't seen one. All the comments are like the
mix.
drums sound fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like this
It's
is
the same
fucking
mix.
crushing.
I mean,
but it's just the different styles.
We're
you
looking
know?
at that screen right now. It's just crazy to see how that video came out 2 months before and it has 60,000 views, and then New World Killer came out a month ago and it has
So, like,
almost half a million, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's impossible to tell because once you get the age thing,
And-
it's really tough to tell.
and-
now.
we didn't put it out on the record label
That is
thing
wild.
either. You know, the
It's
record,
tough.
they hit me up about it respectfully and given the content, and they didn't want to put their page at risk and all that stuff. And like, dude, I mean,
It's a game you
they're-
play.
They're a
We get
huge
it.
label with millions of subscribers. For our fucking video, we're not going to put your entire channel at risk. Of course not. You know,
Yeah.
so
And that
totally
video
get it.
definitely got flagged.
Yeah,
There
it got
is.
it got flagged right away. It didn't get the label push. Our YouTube channel has never really been promoted. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we've never pushed that. So it was like kind of like an independent release in a way. But we spent so much time on that video and shit too, and I'm
two
very
full
proud
days.
of it. I'm very proud of the song.
It
It
happens.
fucking smacks live and like.
Yeah.
Does smack live.
But it is interesting to see people like freak out immediately after they hear one song, because we've never been that kind of band to have a song define the record, you know? So like,
Interesting.
and I think that that song, if you listen to the record, makes sense where it's at, right? And I think we're trying to make an album for the sake of an album, not for the sake of being proper singles and like whatever's going to go viral and whatever's going to like hit the thing, right? And I think so many bands now are just putting out albums with singles that just follow the formula, you know?
Sure.
And I'm just so
Instant
tired,
gratification.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm so tired of it.
Yeah.
And I think, not to, I'm going to go into this, but I think like we're hitting a turning point. We're hitting a turning point where people are sick of the fucking like AI sounding music, the TikTok 30-second songs, the fucking just like the formula with the big breakdown moment that just sounds like everything that's been done before. It's like people want to remember what like real bands are like. You know what I mean? Like they want to see amps on stage. They want to see people playing the guitar, actually, and like the drummer ripping it and the vocalist moving around on stage and going crazy. That it's not like a fucking. I feel like so much music now is like a recital. It's like people doing karaoke to their own fucking.
It's not even just music.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's society.
It just grows
yeah.
closer. Like I grew up liking metal music because the Cabs.
That's the clip.
You know. Fuck,
Thanks,
dude.
Darius.
Just going off, bro. Yeah.
It's true,
it's not metal, bro. That's
I'm
not
on-
fucking metal music.
I'm
Like,
in your world, dude. I feel the same way, and I'm trying to have some foresight to position ourselves in that and where music is going, but not following a trend or
I think
formula.
Spite has never done that, and I think that's why our records are going to age really well as time goes on, because I think they never fell into a trend of what was currently just happening. You know, it's just pissed off and heavy all the time in different ways. You know,
That's like the other thing. Like a lot of these bands around today that do like the whole like what's gonna go viral or like what's gonna get the views. It's like they're basing that off of somebody else within their world, like within the same world as the band they play in, and it just kind of becomes this like regurgitated thing as
so
we're like
based off your peers. It's not
I think
based
it's,
off
yeah,
it's
as-
important to
how you play
say
music.
that the bands that he's kind of like, the bands that are so successful right now for what they're doing, it's like there's a reason why they're successful.
they did it when nobody else was,
Exactly,
It's them
yes.
in their time.
and they weren't inspired from their own genre.
But you
Yeah,
always
yeah.
see just like a plethora of like artists right after that artist comes out and hits
Oh, yeah.
it big. It's
Yep.
like they're all trying to sound like that,
And it worked for
that's
a bit.
The problem,
Yeah.
Short-term game.
I love Bad Omens. Bad Omens is amazing. They're a great
They're
band.
so good.
I love them as people. I love all the music they make. They put so much into their work. It's insane. Like
Totally.
more than anybody, straight up. I hate Bad Omens core.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate every band that came after them and went like, that's the thing now. And
yeah,
like,
it's true.
it's like bands that you heard growing up are completely changing their sound
Oh, yeah.
to do that.
Same
and
thing
I'm
with
like,
Burn
bro,
Me and
like
everything.
Bad Omens is Bad Omens, bro. And they're the
Yeah.
goats. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, like-
Well, you're
Yeah.
kidding yourself if you think you're ever going to be that, because you're always going to be second or lower from that.
what do you play music for?
You're always going to be second if you try to do
If
what
you're
someone
lucky.
else did. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
and that's only
That's
for
super
a period
cliche,
of
but
time.
yeah.
Like a good example would be like, look at the 90s when Nirvana hit, and even like you had like Motley Crue trying to make like grunge songs. It's like, that didn't last. That didn't age well.
No.
And I think we'll look back at this time period the same way.
Or like Kiss in their disco era or
Yep.
some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll look back at this period the same way. And that's why our album will still kick fucking ass in 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. You got to look that far like ahead, and have your own compass, your own thoughts, your own emotions,
Yeah.
and trust that. That's the lane that's on the table. This is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking care what someone else is feeling. And
Yeah.
let's see. And I think that's it could, for better or for worse. But in my experience, yeah, that seems to be like the more accurate compass. And, but as far as time, because you don't know where anyone's going to be in 5 or 10 years now. So why fucking copy someone else?
Because short-term game. People
Yeah.
want the world is addicted to instant gratification rather than putting in the work and doing something that's worth having staying power,
Oh yeah, yeah. There's always there's always going to be an opposite reaction to anything, especially as far as music. And I don't have kids. I'm going to be 40 in a month. But if I'm hanging out with my friends' kids that are like probably like in high school, I'll ask them what they're listening to, what are they looking at in their phone. Semi like what are kids talking about in high school? Just 'cause I'm curious.
Yeah.
And I got hit with some shit fucking this month. So this is what people are looking at right now on TikTok. And this is and he's like, oh, this is not me in high school. This is like in elementary. This is what I see kids watching now, and people my friends in high school are not down with this. Basically, like it's AI creating AI profiles on TikTok and Instagram, and basically it's like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
It's like a baby, I don't know, eating pizza, with flying around. It's just fake shit.
Yeah.
And it's like intense second clips. Like, oh, this is what kids are watching right now. Babies, like, but those little kids that have phones, just what they're watching, and it's nothing.
I think
It's pure brain rot.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's real brain rot. It's
Yeah.
like real, like legit brain rot, and
True
that's
to
what
form.
AI is feeding. I want to say 13 to prior.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Younger.
like what these guys were talking about a minute ago with like wanting to, in our experience, our lifetimes, we've lived through before that and now we're in it. And like these guys are talking about like, oh, we want to see bands with amps on stage again, and we want to see bands playing instruments again. On the other side of it, you have kids that have, that are now like entire like their own person, and they've grown up in this world where everything is fake. And I'd like to believe that there's like this innate human like nature that just longs for something real.
Of
and
course.
I think that like it's cool for like what we stand for is we can maybe like have those kids come see that for the first time ever, not like a kid that saw it when they were a kid and then lived through this digital era. It's like somebody that grew up in that's never seen a fucking double stacked fucking orange cap live. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's a fucking cool experience for somebody that's never seen that.
yeah.
And
It always goes full circle.
it does.
Things
yeah.
always come back around. Leaves, they'll come back again. Clothes. You always see that with like styles and culture.
Cabs have always been fucking cool. I don't know.
Oh,
if
yeah.
they
Cabs will
ever
never
left.
not be cool.
Cabs and 2 kick
I don't
drums,
care what
baby.
anyone says.
We
yeah.
are very hard on ourselves for a live performance, but fucking up is real.
Oh yeah,
When you see a band and they never fuck up,
yeah.
you know?
What is that?
I see
right?
the best bands that are real band. Gojira fucks up, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you
it
see
feels
these
good.
these bands doing the karaoke thing, they never fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for people listening that don't know, if a live performance sounds exactly like the album and the album sounds super produced, I got some bad news.
You can
for you,
scroll
bro.
through 20 videos
Yeah,
on the
I mean-
internet and they all sound exactly the same.
Dude, like being a drummer on Instagram, like you see some dude in his basement with like 2 mics and it sounds like fucking Get Good Drums. It's because it is Get
A
Good
lot
Drums,
of polished
bro.
turds out there because everyone realized that they
Yeah.
can make something sound
Yeah.
decent, right? They can get that polished sound of just on their computer, right? So there's
Yeah.
But like, no, you'll get on stage and everything sounds super separated and clean, shaved over and stuff. But that's not how fucking metal music is supposed to be.
No,
Like,
No, man,
No.
it's fucking
It's about
raw.
taming like frequencies
Yeah.
and
It's
making
playing
it
with
sound
fire, dude.
loud.
It's danger.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those make the highest of highest as far as shows.
wall of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wall
yeah,
of sound,
100%. Yeah, I don't think
You
they're.
need cabs
Yeah.
to get the wall of sound.
you need cabs.
You need cabs.
Keep the cabs.
cabs are here.
Cabs are here.
We'll never lose that.
Fights here.
man.
Cabs are here.
Yeah, I never want to get rid of the cabs.
There's been times where we've had to do like international travel and things are getting fucked up, and they're like, "Do you think you guys can use like a fucking direct plugin?" And we're like, "Absolutely
No,
not.
no, no,
That's
no.
not how we'll play. We won't play like that. That's not our performance."
You guys aren't gonna fuck with the quads or the.
We fuck with the
Back
quad.
up.
Okay.
It's more just like
Safety.
stage volume and mic'd up cabs. Like
Okay.
it's gotta be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
thing though, is using the technology as a tool and not as a crutch.
It's always a
There
tool.
you go.
It's a tool. We use quads, but but we have the cabs on stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It-
You're still running it through
Making
the cab.
things too perfect is not a way to do art. Like I saw a thing recently talking about how like movies and like all art forms are just cooked now. And one of the comparisons they made were like, would the Mona Lisa be objectively better if it looked more like a human picture? And it was
Talk
like,
about the Mona Lisa
no,
now.
dude. Like,
Here we go.
But that's true though. It's like no, it's art because somebody painted it in that style, and that's the same with music. Is like, will the drums be better if the kick drums go twice as fast and every hit is as hard as a sample can play, and every guitar is perfectly fucking like edited to be entirely chopped? Like, no, that's not what makes a good song.
We have a bunch of modern horror CGI bands right now.
That's a good way to put it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
we're a
'cause, like
practical
horror,
effects
you
band.
love horror and you like the real practical effects. Always scarier, more effective. It looks real. It's gross. And then now you have horror movies and they're all polished, like smoothed over. The blood's super bright. Like everything
Oh,
looks really
wow.
bright. You're
Hyper
like, this
filtered.
sucks. You know, and music
not real.
feels very much the same. And again, I do think it is turning. I do think over the next couple of years, people are going to crave authenticity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's starting.
I'm happy to put
Everyone
out
will
this
say
fucking
that
album
until
now.
they actually have to play the music, and they're like, "Wait, I have to get."
When I have to practice my
Wait, I have
instrument.
to practice.
well, that's providing that they actually play it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I try not to be like a hater because I don't know. There'll be like some like young bands. They're like
fuck you.
no.
Shit
In your mind, because I don't want to be like the old guy because they're like complaining, man, I gotta bring in this fucking. They have like Axe Effects. I don't want to bring in like a bunch of amps on stage. I'm like in my head, I'm like,
It's war.
this
Isn't that
is
like
this is how your
artillery.
This is what you do.
this
dude.
is your introduction to even playing a show. Not even on tour. You're just gonna. You're
Oh,
too
so you're
lazy.
lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
bring
when,
this
he said
cab
it.
inside.
Oh god. I bring a
Yeah.
cab inside. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the same way with like the drum kit, dude. Like, I mean, dude, when you
Oh,
see
yeah.
when you see that
saying.
fucking kid on stage tonight, like, I don't have a drum tech. It's by far the biggest kid on the tour, but it's like that's who I am. That's part of it, dude. It's like I'm gonna fucking bring the 2 kick drums because it's fucking sick.
And no, you really do it just to piss off.
I was
the
yeah
brothers.
when he did that dude. Okay, when we did our first Europe tour with him, and he did the spite like a drum like order to get the drum set there waiting for us, right? And
That was the second tour.
second tour.
Yeah, that was
he
our
did. He
headliner.
ordered the second kick drum without telling us. So we show up.
John
and
asked
he
for my
is-
drum
that's
rider.
smart.
and he's the only motherfucker with it either. I'm like, we're one of the opening bands, and your ass.
No,
fucking-
that was the headliner.
no.
No, because me and Hosting shared that kit.
Oh, still.
I thought there was a
Principal.
second kick drum.
There was, but that was because it was on Hosian's rider. He uses 2 kicks.
I thought you like pulled some shit.
No,
Second
no.
time he did.
I think I'm pretty sure like John hit me up and was like, "Hey, do you use 2 kick drums?" I'm like, "If Fitz using 2, I'll use 2." Like, sure, because I use 2 at home. I've been for years now, but like, yeah, that tour we the first Spy tour I ever did, there was 2 kick drums on first day, but Euro trailer packs are crazy.
I still don't understand it.
So yeah, it's insane.
I don't get
it's,
it
It's
still.
3 times the
There's
people,
not much
quarter
to
of the trailer
understand.
size. But we
It's too small.
But the headliner, yeah, they didn't know that I had like again like been like, yeah, 2 kick drums would be sick, and so we show up and God fucking damn you, Travis. So, and funny enough, every Spite tour we've done since then that was international had 2 kick drums, but we still didn't have 2 for the American, like our kit that we own.
Yeah, because
And-
if you can just like spike and pay for it and rent it out.
Yeah.
No, dude, no. For the record, Tama Drums has provided the drums for our tours, so it was just
Yeah,
manpower to move it. But Tama hooked me up with the 2 kick drums they added a kick drum to this kit for me, and now I am
drum
officially
set's sick.
It is. We are officially 2
It's
kick drum band
badass.
forever now.
Oh, it's great. Congrats,
We'll have
man.
3 when we get big enough. Fuck it, 4.
He just came in hard really fast. Just, I'm coming in with 2 kick drums.
We were talking about flexing
Still have
and
space, right?
you got to do it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, my kit
You gotta do
takes
it.
up the same amount of room whether there's 1 or 2. It's just that there's a big fucking gap on the left side without it, and I hate how it looks.
You guys are holding it in. I get it.
Hey man, all I'm saying, man, is when you got fucking 2 double stacked
Oh, here we go.
cabs on stage and
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
8x12
Got a lot of
guitar fucking or
justifications
bass
going on
bridge.
here.
It's cool. It's cool. Now I'm about it now. At the time, I was like, you motherfucker.
That's right.
But yeah.
That's right. It's real shit, bro. And I'm gonna like I've been seeing so many bands in recent years that used to be 2 kick drums, not doing it anymore. And I'm like, no chance, dude.
The double kick does look better, so I do approve.
It's got big balls.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say.
I also got
big
like
balls.
45 cymbals on that bitch. So
45?
I mean,
fucking
so
so
it's like
extra.
it's like it
He's
got
so
to be like
extra on
20.
everything, dude.
But I use every bit of it.
when we got to the studio
Yeah.
and he was telling
Oh,
Putney about all
dude.
the symbols and stuff, he's like, "Are you really gonna fucking use all that? Don't make me do all."
And I was like,
this."
yeah. Putney was like,
He
he
was just like,
confirmed the biggest drum kit he had ever recorded, and I maxed out the inputs on his console. Every
yeah.
single input. We ended up having to like group a couple things with one microphone because he's like, I can't spot mic all of these. I don't have enough inputs. But I use every bit of it. You know,
That's great.
it is sick. Yeah, maximalist, bro.
Yeah, you got to push people sometimes. Hey, there's enough inputs there. Yeah,
Right,
it's-
dude.
it's
That's what happens when your dad
Let's
raises you on
evolve.
fucking
Good
Alex
push.
Van Halen's drumming, dude.
oh,
Give me the 8 kick drums. One of them has a fridge. Fuck it. When I have a tech, it's gonna be game over, dude.
It's over.
I want the upside down roller
You
coaster.
should see
and everything.
Travis. He's like, if I ever make like millions of dollars one day, you should check out the list of things I would buy. And it's like a fucking, it's like a stuffed animal that's like as big as this fucking ceiling.
Oh, yeah, like
it's like
the-
that's for my cat. It's like $9,000. And I'm like,
Reasonable adult.
I'm like, Travis, like it's for. What do you mean it's for your cat? He's like, oh, you're gonna climb it and play. I'm like, he's gonna destroy it.
Exactly.
And you spend I'm like, this is the shit he would buy.
Oh,
like,
dude,
just,
I have like
unreal shit.
Where do you find a $9,000?
It's like a TikTok trend. It's like a big fucking like.
Oh god.
Like fuck TikTok. He's like, I saw this thing on there.
It's like a big cat tree that looks like a fucking.
I'm pausing you right now because 3 days before we left for this tour, he comes in hot like to my house. He's like, Alex, I'm not using my iPhone anymore. No, you see, like, iPhones
this
are
is
bad
good.
for you. Just
That's
trying
how it went.
to
This
keep
is
you on your iPhone right now.
I deleted all my social
He's getting to be off it. I'm reading books for this tour, and look at him now.
Okay, man, we're
He's been
2 days in.
doom-scrolling,
Right?
brain rotting since rehearsals, since like probably that night
I
we got
think you
there.
reinstalled Instagram before we left.
It's insane.
I
You
am
fucking deleted
actively. It is like a thing. I'm actively trying to get off
trying to
social
defend
media
yourself.
more,
Yeah, it's
and
tough
we
now.
are like.
It's tough.
I will say my screen time in the downtime we had this year because I didn't know what to do with myself was like averaging 14 hours a day. It was bad, and it's down to like 6 now. So yes, I'm still not where I want to be, but it is like it's getting there.
It's
And
better
as
than
the
40
tour,
hours.
Children, brain
if-
rot.
hey, on the record, by the end of this tour, I will be ripping.
It's like down to like 13 hours. Right?
No, it's down to like 6.
6? Oh,
Yeah,
congrats,
it's,
man.
it's way down. It's way
He's a
down.
person again.
14
He's
is
living in
crazy.
our reality again.
Yeah,
14 is
Yeah.
crazy.
it's bad. I'm a very like.
That's a different language.
It is. Yeah, it's like
You're living there, bro.
What are you
I-
watching? What are you doing?
exactly though. That's the thing. I'd spend
It's like
14 hours. on
orangutan AIs of them like kicking down a door, like shitting all over the house.
Yeah, see, it's that.
He's like,
brain
either
rot.
You
when
say
I-
that like that's not everything you send.
No,
me
but he
every
like,
day.
but it's funny because he's like, I'm not doing this anymore. It's fucking bad. And then like the next day, he's like,
Look at
dude,
this.
check this out.
Isn't that addiction though? Right?
I mean, we're addicted
Just
to these
you
fucking
guys fucking
things,
wait.
dude.
Dude, the other like I was going to like me and my girlfriend kind of been doing this together, but I'm like way more intense about it. And right before I left, she was like, "Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if in a month you came to me and said you wanted a fucking piggy bank instead of fucking depositing your money." And I was like, "That's awesome."
Dude, someone's got to bring back the piggy bank.
Bro, I bought an iPod the other day.
Why?
iPod Classic, because I fucking hate music streaming. It's too overwhelming for me. I don't know what to listen to. It's access to too much information.
Are you?
Stimulated.
And I also hate when Spotify's like, we're taking this off. You can't listen to it
Jeremiah
anymore.
Jackson's gonna move to the mountains over here, dude.
That's right, dude. Give me the fucking piggy
No,
bank.
he comes on. He like gives me this whole spiel about he's never gonna be on his phone ever again and all
It
this
wasn't
stuff.
like
He's
that.
reading books and shit. I'm like, bro, I just
Hyperbolizing.
asked you to join my band. Can you like not change your entire personality overnight? Like,
Well, okay, but on a real note though, like kind of the breaking point for me was like I've been home, the whole year, and I have since I started touring, like my whole bit originally before I started touring with drumming was just making content. I really love making content, like things
very-
worth posting at least.
You're
Not
very
like
consistent.
I
Cool.
hate that, but I haven't been since I started touring because I've been so busy. But I've had all these fucking ideas, and so I was like, this year when I'm home, I'm gonna go crazy on my ideas and film all this shit.
Nice.
I made like 3 videos this year, maybe, because I
the
became
orangutan pooping.
I got so addicted to being on my phone that I would scroll all day rather than like actually being creative. And it
Oh,
got to a point where I was
no.
like, okay, I've always used the excuse of like, oh, I'm a social media guy. I need to have Instagram on my phone. And now I'm like, no,
It's in there.
It actually like, it just is being super counterproductive. And
That's his tentacles.
yeah, and like, dude,
Gotcha.
if I have a day where I'm being really bad with it, I delete the app off my phone and I don't delete it for like, I don't re-download it for like a couple days until I need to like reach out to somebody.
It's one
or,
day,
like,
right?
it depends.
Oh, depends.
There's a couple days in the studio where I entirely took it
Couple
off.
hours.
Yeah, there was a couple days in the studio where I entirely took it off, and if I did need to like,
Well, he was like, we need to be bored to be creative.
it is facts.
That's
It's
what he
true.
said. And so
That's what the
we're on the
science
way to the
says, for the
studio, and he's
record.
fucking brain rotting in the back of the car. I look behind me. It's the day after we were talking about this. I'm like, Travis, you're at it already. And he's like, well, I'm bored. I'm like, but isn't that what you just said you wanted to do?
And that's on addiction, baby.
This guy's
Like,
fucked.
listen, man, I'm working on it. I'm a ridiculous person. We're getting there. All
Oh,
right,
I know.
If you couldn't
I get
tell
it.
already.
it's all right.
I
Out
fucking
of your
get
mind, dude.
Never met a drummer that was mentally sound, and you never will.
It's
If they
true.
are, they're probably not very good at drums.
Yeah, you're. That is true. I always tell people I want like the talent, but half sane.
Listen, man, if you're
If-
mentally
if,
sound,
if you go too crazy, then you can't be in a band with them.
no,
All talent.
Oh, we put up with a lot of people, bro,
So
in
you
our
need, like,
time.
the-
We've been very patient with a lot of people. It's all fun and games. It's all good. You can be fucking stupid all you want. You can be annoying, whatever,
Oh,
as
of
long
course.
as you're good at your fucking job.
Yeah.
And as soon as you stop being good at your job, and it's like, all right, all this is fucked up now.
All the other
All
stuff's
this
now
is
fucked
fucking.
up.
It's not cool anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Now the tuxedos seem kind of fucked up.
yeah, I've definitely like before like I started really touring like local band shit back in the day. There was like friends of ours that like had been around me a bunch, and they were just like, "Fuck this guy." And then the first time they'd see me play drums, they go to my bandmates like, All right, well, it's a good thing he can play drums. I've heard that more than once.
It's not your fault, Travis. Drummers are very like unique humans. And
You have to be a fucking crazy person.
Very,
to play
very
drums.
unique.
Like, hey, do you want the most expensive instrument that's the most inconvenient? You have to leave your house and rent a whole other space to practice it. And also, just like it's the loudest and just it gets like the least credit. Yeah, you want to do that? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you're mentally sound. Like,
sit in the back.
yeah. Oh, you're sitting down at the back of the stage in front of the guy that gets all the attention that didn't load in.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he's pretty good. I'm just in general.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It depends on the tour. It depends on. He knows when
I've done my time.
Every once in a while, you see him pushing like one road case.
All right, don't make me get into this.
Darius in Europe, he chimes in.
Yeah.
Right?
At the least, like
carry
we'll
two
finish loading the
NPs
trailer and you got
at
food
once.
for it.
All right. Listen, most of the time I'm just making it harder for you guys when I try and help, to be honest.
Here he goes, dude.
And, okay, I'm going to say it on air. For the first many years of us being a band, me and Ben were the only two drivers, and we drove
We were.
the whole time, and we didn't get paid extra, and we killed ourselves on the road for years. So you can lift your own equipment.
And that also affects your voice. If you're not
I still
sleeping,
lift
Dude,
my own equipment.
I realized, man, I was so fucked up on tour all the time. I was like, why isn't my voice holding up? I'm comfortable. Like, I
You gotta
do
sleep,
my
man.
It's the sleeping, and I
Singers
was the
need sleep.
overnight driver, bro. I
Yeah.
was just the guy who drove
That
every
is
night,
real.
and I would never get any sleep, and my voice would never recover. And as soon as we got drivers, bro, and I stopped driving,
great.
I stopped having issues.
That's great.
I'm
Just
be
sleep,
s-
bro.
I'm
Just
just so
gotta
much
sleep.
sicker at drums when I get a drum tech, dude.
God.
Same principle.
But yeah, that's important. That's been the greatest thing of evolving as a band is being able to just have a little bit of extra comfort on the road because it's difficult, you know. It's difficult for a young band. It's difficult for a big band. Like straight up, there's so many different things that come into play no matter what level you're at, you know.
True.
And that being said, I think I should also say like everyone should be good to each other on the road. You know, we don't always like the same music. We don't always like the same shit or whatever. But like being a road dog, like you got to look out for each other. You know, we've toured with so many headliners that treat us like absolute shit. And then we've toured with many headliners that are bigger bands than those bands and have treated us like incredibly amazing, made us feel safe, comfortable, took care of us, and looked out for us, right? And I think we always want to do that when we're a headlining band and make sure everyone is having a good time on the tour, is happy, feels comfortable approaching us, you know, anything like that. Everyone on this tour so far, it's been 2 days right away. It's been so cool.
Homie
and
fest.
Everyone.
And we've
Solo
heard great
Homie
things about Fit for a King forever. Everyone's just like, they're the coolest band to tour with. They're so nice. And right off the bat, we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
But I think there's a lot of that going on right now. I mean, in my career, I've toured with so many of my idols, right? So many of the bands I grew up listening to, and it was so disheartening to realize how many of those people suck, dude. And like don't care about you, and just like don't give a shit really about the music in general. It's just like I'm here because I've been here forever, and I'm just doing this, and like fuck you, kid, and like you know, and that sucks, man. Like it's hard being on the road already and like having like a TM of a headliner that just doesn't like you or something for whatever fucking reason make your life harder every day. It's like fuck you, man.
Yeah,
like
that.
so I think I just want to put that in the world. If you're in the touring like business, just like be cool and like try and get along as best you can, respect one another, because it's hard out here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all out there together, man.
It is.
Shitty
Yeah, it's a group
TMs,
effort, man.
dude.
It's cool to see like
Don't
bands-
yell at me for using the venue bathroom in the morning.
Yeah, that.
Remember
yeah,
that you're
dude.
here because bands are playing right now.
Yeah,
Remember that.
yeah. When it gets to the point
Food
of
for
like
thought.
bands being like, "Oh, you can't go to the bathroom," I'm like, I could go to the bathroom
I'll
when I was
take
in
a
fucking
shit
LA.
if I
Piss on your-
front
on your
light
bus
if you
wheel,
tell
bro.
me I can't
Oh,
use the
yeah.
venue bathroom. You can go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy work. Yeah, or
No,
like food, anything
it's
like
cool.
this.
Wage War, also incredibly sick band.
That
out
goes
Wage
down
War.
as one of my
Whitechapel.
favorite.
So sick.
Whitechapel
Like,
rocks.
you know, like
Some
all
of the
these,
best-
there's so
best
many great bands.
headliners.
I don't want to get too negative and just talk all the shit, but
Oh,
like,
let's just-
Too
no,
negative.
No, don't name
It-
drop. Give him any publicity, dude. Fuck
yeah, but I want to shout
Yeah.
out the good ones, man.
No, you-
There's
you
a lot
got-
of-
No, see my Instagram later for me to tell you what bands, because I will.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It gets tough when you're like out there and you're seeing all these people like drool over these bands. You're like, that guy's a fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? If only you fucking knew how much of an asshole this guy is, you know, and shit like that. But obviously, that's not my business. I'm not gonna let them, you know, that they listen to the music you want, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's different when you're on the road with these people and you see them act like, you know, in real time. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like that.
Hey.
Like,
Suicide
Yeah.
sounds. God.
Oh,
that's suicide silence,
Oh
man.
God. Oh God. Old,
fuck
old,
those guys.
old and jaded, dude. Old and jaded. Fuck.
Ernie, fucking scumbag, dude.
Dude, yeah,
He
that
is.
guy.
Ernie's like probably like the coolest dude ever.
I love that guy. So one thing is that most of the time, at least, drummers go through like the same like, you know, line of like having to do so much shit. I very rarely run into drummers that suck. I mean, there's a few, but that's one thing that at least I can always count on. Is at least a drummer will.
Drummers
be
are
dope.
brothers in arms.
Yeah, you have.
You
to
always
notice.
latch
Drummers
to
find each other
every
right
time.
away,
It
and
is
they're
true.
always trying to help each other out.
We're all
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
turbo in the same way, dude.
Yeah.
Do you guys just think about it like a drum roll all day? Is that like what's going on?
Yeah. Do you know what's insane is before I started touring, like, and I was making content like throughout COVID, I was filming videos every day.
Fuck, yeah, that's sick though.
I would have a hard time just like sleeping, but the one thing that always made me fall asleep is when I was editing drum videos on my phone in bed. I'd be like listening to like blast beats and shit, and it would put me to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's already what's going on in my brain.
Oh yeah, it's like a meditative.
That's fucking mental.
Yes.
You're
Mentally
a
sound.
psychopath. I get it.
Correct.
But like, it's awesome.
You have to be.
You could the really cool thing about being playing music and writing music, you have a place to channel it. You
It
have,
is.
you have channel.
I would be
Into
into
something.
some fucking. I don't know where the fuck I'd be in life without drums. I mean, I've always had drums my entire life since I was a kid, but I can't even imagine. Like, I have no life skills.
Yeah.
You know, so like, if it wasn't drums, like, I'd be fucking cooked.
Yeah.
I think Spite's all about like catharsis, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what
yeah.
the whole band is. It's just
Yeah.
like taking it out.
You guys are spite.
Music.
It's cool.
Yeah. I obviously we haven't played a show yet today. It's probably we're all pissed off.
Oh, it's great.
I'm in a great mood. I was dressed as a fucking
Yeah, I was
fairy
wild
last night, dude. I had a
dude.
great night.
Yeah, I was.
You get me talking. I'm like,
You had that.
Oh yeah.
You had that nice.
Fuck that.
hot
Fuck that
dog.
band.
He's only had one drink.
Fuck this band.
You had that nice breakfast before the shoot, dude.
Hey, man.
I'm hangry.
What
I fucking ate.
given like the name of the band, which you guys live, like, what do you guys think about like prior to like a show? Because there's I feel like a genuine hate.
Okay.
My me personally, I'm pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to like childhood trauma and shit. But I was like, what do you guys think about like when like just
Travis is the bright boy of the band. He keeps us like
Yeah.
peppy, you know. He's got a great attitude
Pretty
about
optimistic,
things, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
No, it's like a whole new enthusiasm. It's awesome.
Ben and I and
Great.
Alex we're fucking
Yeah.
heads in the dirt, you know. We're a little bit
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like before the set, man, like I think we really kind of just get into our own space a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're sitting up on stage and everyone kind of just takes their own minute to just like run through how to get in that space.
Yeah,
And
you
for
got-
me, it's just like maybe a couple slaps in the face, you know, maybe
Yeah.
a shot or two tequila, and I just start screaming at the wall, you know, and
Yeah.
then you just put yourself there, and all of a sudden you're a different person. Like it's
Yeah.
just kind of how it is, you know. Like
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it is for everyone, man. And we get that all the time. Like you're a different person when you're off stage. I'm like, well,
Because we just
yeah.
dealt
I'm
with
like,
it,
should I
dude.
get off stage and be like, fucking kill yourself? Like, everyone, it's like, you
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah.
no, I think we all want to be happy people. Like,
Sure.
and we're very lucky that we have this outlet. I think metal is one of the most important genres of music. I think it touches a taboo subject that a lot of people are afraid to touch on. I think the people that are here are all here for a reason because they feel somewhat like outcasted, and it's
course.
the subjects metal touches on are not, you know, mainstream, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's a place for people that don't have places to go to come and feel like they have a community, right? So I think that being said, there's a positive message to metal music. It's worked that way for me. It's made me a better person at the end of the day. It's I think that like Spite's not like positivity, but like I do think metal in general is promoting something good for people.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
healthy outlet that I think people should shun less to. And I mean, obviously it's getting more mainstream.
I know.
I don't know if they're listening
blowing
to
up,
it for
dude.
those reasons or they're listening to it because they're like, wow, that guy made a crazy noise. But like,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, maybe not
for us, that's
initially.
what it is. you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, I feel like even those people, that, like, even not initially, maybe that's not why they're into it, but it can go there. for sure. I've seen a lot of people that would have never listened to music that, or
Dive
like this
into the
type of
universe.
music. Yeah, like
Yeah.
friends from high school that like never listened to metal. Like they're hitting me up like, dude, like Lorna Shore's crazy, and then now they're like finding Pantera and fucking
Exactly.
Slipknot, and they're going
Interesting.
back and like they're finding out like why it makes sense and what we find in it, and that's cool.
You hope
Interesting.
that most do. you
Yeah,
know?
not everybody,
Yeah.
but you know that's just life. You know,
Well, that's just me being like, my
Again,
knife.
I'm the positive one.
Um,
I'm the negative one too.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
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 I do
Professional
think
haters.
like Spite takes a lot of metalcore tours. I think that's our favorite kind of tours to do. One, because we kind of get to pulverize people. We get to show them
Oh,
something
yeah.
maybe they've never seen, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is cool. It stands out from the tour package
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatnot, however you want to view it. And then two, I think metalcore fans are very receptive to music. I think they just love music and they're willing to just like listen to something, where a lot of like sometimes deathcore, like elitist people are like, I don't like that band, I'm gonna drink a beer or like smoke a cigarette in the
sure.
back. Those fans that will show up for like Wage War, Fit for King, they're there because they love music, they love the live setting. They're like,
That
oh,
is
who's this
different.
new band I've never heard? I want to
Yeah.
check it out. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think metalcore has probably one of the best fan bases in the metal scene, I think, right now. I think that's why it's getting so big, right?
Yeah.
Because it is a little bit more of a positive community.
Yeah, it's
you know?
pretty. Yeah, they're more like accepting and more positive. I noticed.
I feel the music the music can be a lot more based on emotion, at least to somebody that's not familiar with, you know, aggressive music.
Yeah.
It's easier to kind of like pick up on that, and I think that results in a more like receptive fan base when it comes to like what we do. You know, if you've never heard of us, it's like they can sense that it's like, oh, these people have something to say. As where other bands are just like, oh, I don't like that they don't do the breakdown with the 5,000 BPM kicks. That's boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
less subjective.
I'll say it now. I think reaction videos are partly to blame for that. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of them are. Just the idea of like talking through a song, like over the parts, like showing your reaction even though you're not listening to the song.
I think we got the worst one ever. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, if
Throwback.
oh, you look at your bank and you see the difference. It's,
You
it's
see some people
crazy.
too,
It's
and you're
crazy.
like, oh, this is the modern general person that's listening to my song. And you're
I almost like don't want to listen to my music.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
like, holy fuck.
It's rare when people get it right. You know who does it good? Elizabeth Zaroff.
I don't know
A
if
lot
I'm
of them are
familiar.
great. Trust me, but like
she does. She's the vocal coach.
Okay.
Has a red, kind of orange red hair.
Okay.
Always like reacts to like kind of screamers or any kind of vocal.
Isn't she like an opera singer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I've seen-
yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
That's probably the one off the top of my head. Like, okay, she does something like the band will benefit, but there's other ones like, oh shit, this.
she's also a musician,
Yeah.
right? Like there's a lot to relate to there, and she knows what she's talking about. Like
Yeah.
hearing some neckbeard talk about your music and like just
Oh,
come
dude.
out-
Yeah.
And once that wave
Yeah.
comes, dude, like there's no like that's your band.
and they talk over your music.
And
Like,
they
every
also-
time they do it, I want to be like,
Yeah, like they don't know what they're. A lot of the time they're not.
We're gonna get like a, you know, they're like
musicians,
just like stimming out in their chair, like flipping things around, and like
stimming out
the
That's
whole
the
time.
word.
And you're like,
Stimming
you're not
out.
even, you're
Fucking
not
stimming out in
listening.
their
You're not
chair, bro.
watching. Like,
It's performative though, because
It's
it's like what's
performative.
going to get the views is you falling out of your chair and be like, "That's the craziest breakdown I've ever heard," or you being like, "I really like that scale they did there." Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's all
Ew.
performative.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's also funny too
it's a
because
fucking circus now.
It is, and you'll see like people like do reactions and be like lose their mind throughout the song, and at the end they'll be like, "Yeah, it was pretty good. I'll give it like a 4 out of 10."
That's sick.
It's like they'll be like, "Oh, I wish I had more breakdowns." It's like, dude, that the entire song was a break. Like, what do
There's
you?
never enough breakdowns though.
You know what I
man.
mean? But it's like they've also never.
That's something you learned, is to just like whatever you see on the internet, you can't take it with a grain of salt. Because
Oh,
like
dude,
you're
like-
dealing with a bunch of people that are just like not even fucking real. Like they're not going to your shows.
Dude.
They're not like
So
To
today,
the point, they don't go to your shows for the most part.
Yeah.
I
Or
noticed
almost
that.
any shows for that matter. You know what I mean?
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I noticed that. So today is November 1st, but what hit me literally this, I was like, I wrote it down. Like this is going to be a moment in time where I look back on. I think it's October 2025. It's always been a joke. Like the internet is not a real place. I genuinely actually feel that way and see it. Where
Yeah.
like, cause you know we're talking about brain rot earlier. My brain rot is like I'll go on Instagram and just look at like cat
Fuck yeah.
videos.
That's
it's
what
like
gets
okay,
me
it's
back
cool.
on there,
Cat
man.
videos,
so
yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah, it's like an hour's gone. I'm like, oh fuck it. fucking cats, dude.
Dude.
But now it's like, I literally the past 2 weeks I've been getting fed cats shooting like bazookas.
That shit rocks though. To be fair,
And
that
actually,
shit's funny.
I'm like, oh, now I can't even watch real cat videos anymore.
Yeah.
The
You just
internet
get dumped with AI.
I'm like, now I'm like, okay, this feels not real. It's always been a joke. We are officially in a time where the internet is not real anymore.
Yep.
I'm like, I can't even go to Brainrot. Now there's real Brainrot and fake Brainrot.
Oh yeah.
It's all
Which is
fused into
a
one.
trip. It's a trip.
I prefer if it is going to be like AI, something that's obviously so like, you know, the fucking cats with bazookas, like, yeah. But my issue is like with the AI thing is like, that's like using it as a tool to create something that you couldn't do otherwise. But like, I see like fucking like, you know, like local news places, like instead of just looking up a picture of like, oh, like local school track and field competition, they like AI generate one for their article. And it's like, what? You could have just Googled, you know, like I'd rather know when it's fake.
Yeah.
Rather than like
trying to incorporate it into something real.
yeah, that, and again, that goes back to like using things as tools versus just using just 'cause
Yeah.
you have them.
Knowing when it's a tool, knowing when you should use less of it or more of it.
Yeah, you're either using the tool or you fucking are the tool, dude.
Oh shit, dude.
We say that a lot too. That's
Yeah.
another good one for mosh music. It's like the music's playing you, bro.
Yeah,
The guitar's playing you, brother.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I always,
every day make it closer to a DJ set.
yeah,
metal music.
literally. Yeah, sometimes I'd be like, oh, you're not a drummer. You're a guy that owns a drum set.
Oh shit.
How nice would it be to just show up and pretend on stage and get paid for it, and not actually have to do the vocals or like just fake the guitar and like.
As long as you're miming it remotely.
you look great.
It sounds boring.
Great.
There is a pressure.
Wow, the stress.
Oh,
The amount of years I would live further.
Speaking of doing what you want to do, like we were talking earlier, like I'm very lucky. I think every person has their own struggles, whether they're like women or guys or like guitar players or singers. Everything has to be perfect when they put it out on social media. To me, I was like, people expect me to play sloppy, so I could just record a video. That kind of sucks, and I could post it.
Dude.
They already know. Oh, that's guitar player for Suicide Silence.
The cleansing is sloppy.
It's
That's
sloppy.
why
why
it's fucking sick.
It's so grungy and gross. It just sounds like
you
you're
and Mark's
dragging a
tone
fucking-
mixed together. It's like that can't be
He made.
replicated.
I can't do what I do with that Mark. His like clean. He's more cleaner, and then I have like the more sloppy side. But together, it's like
Can't
what it is.
replicate it. You
Yeah.
can't replicate
Yeah.
it.
That's like a
It's the
relationship
essence,
between
dude.
like sounds.
Oh,
you know,
totally.
it's rather than it being one sound. I think that's what's important.
dude, I'm so lucky, dude. Like each video I make that I post, I'll be like, it sounds kind of sloppy, but I'm not. There's no pressure on me to like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Garza. It's gonna sound like a certain way.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
imagine sitting there like, I gotta fucking mix it. Like, it's gotta sound like,
Yeah, I'm on that boat entirely. Like most of the videos I have posted in the last while, like I have a crazy mic set up and I, have a fucking MacBook. I could go in and record everything, make it sound pro for Instagram, but I'd rather just fucking set up my iPhone. It's like that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's it, and people like it. And I will say the people that do, are gonna shit on it, like it's every time it's some person with like a private account and it's I will. I mean, you've probably seen my Instagram. If somebody leaves a comment that goes hard enough, I will go to their page, look at their shit, and I will screen record it, put it on my story, and be like, "Ha!"
Well, okay. This has been the first. This has been the first time that we've really.
Oh, dude, there's a whole
you guys are spite.
Dude,
It
there's a
all
whole
makes
highlight
sense.
on my
This is
Instagram
spite.
page.
This is spite.
like there's a whole
Live
highlight
it.
on my page that says
Live
biggest
it.
fans, and it has all the times I've done that.
Oh,
This is the first time that Spite has really been outspoken on the internet a little bit when
Appreciate
people are
that,
just
man.
saying things
True.
that aren't
Appreciate
real
that.
or true or made the fuck up, and we're seeing it on these like forums or whatever. Like, where the fuck do you come up with this? And like, let me set the record straight for you, you know. And with this new record, obviously, with the change of not the change of sound, but of us exploring different things.
Yeah.
The
Those
sonics are
comments are
different,
just like flowing like, oh, the old drummer had so much influence in the way the two old records sounded. Like, that's why this one doesn't sound like that. And we're like, wait a second, like, this is the first time we've let a drummer write the like his drum parts.
Yeah.
All of those were Alex. It's like every change you've heard in Spite has been me and Alex
No, I
and
was
Cody.
Just, I was
like,
just
it's,
telling these guys this morning, it's like, I really don't care. Like, you can talk shit about my band. You could say my music sucks, call me ugly. But if if you tell me I didn't do something that I spent my hard-earned time on, I'm going to jump in and tell you you're fucking wrong.
Oh yeah.
You can hear this person, they lost the writer, they lost the songwriter, it doesn't sound like this anymore. It's like, it's the same.
You're delusional.
Same
You're
That
making
wrote
shit
every
up.
record, brother. I hate to break it to you, but like, they just weren't like that.
They're literally just like,
I hate to burst your bubble. They just didn't do the cool things you thought they did on the record.
dude, they're just like, guys,
So
quick, what's
sorry.
10 reasons that this band didn't want to make the same fucking album 10 times in a row? Anything,
Yeah.
please. It can't be anything else.
Sometimes they just want a response. Sometimes it's rare. Sometimes
That's
if I'm level-headed, just out of curiosity, I'll reply, and they're cool. And then it's like,
We call that the retraction. It's
The
like
backpedal.
Yeah,
I didn't realize, like,
band. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
why'd you say that?
So-
why'd you fucking say that?
Yeah,
the
why
way
did
I-
you fucking say that?
well, and the way I approach it most of
gonna
the
fucking
time
kill
is like,
myself now.
I'm not fucking gonna waste my time. I don't actually care what any of these people think. I just play in a band for a living instead of going to fucking work like they do. So I have a lot of free time. So I sometimes, when I'm bored, just fuck with them because it's fun.
I care. I care when it comes to this record and it comes to people talking about who did what, because we worked our fucking ass off on that shit. And when you go around saying other people did it,
Oh, it irks me.
suck my dick.
Yeah, that's different. That's different for sure.
No,
yeah.
dude, like that has been the most brutal part of this album release is people comparing this change like the old members. And I'm like, guys, I need to clear that
Delusional.
up. I need to clear that up. Like
Yeah.
it is me and Alex who are Spite writing the music. Like
It's always
And
been
Travis.
that.
and Travis in this new record. And like the old ones, the drums, the guitars, it's Alex, it's me. Like so that's it. The changes
I like
you're
trying
hearing
new
are
things,
us.
guys. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
God forbid you evolve, scumbag.
What I learned about telling your what you want out there with your band. What I learned personally, like there's no you can never say enough, and you got to retell your story again and again and again because there's always gonna be someone new to you. But like I told a story like 5 times on other podcasts or whatever. But there's gonna be constantly new people finding out your band, finding the interview. You got to retell the story again and again. You know, I learned that from Dana White. I watch everything he does. He tells the same story, but for some reason I keep watching it. And he'll add something different. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I don't know why I keep watching it. But like I think he understood. Like people, and also people just forget.
Yeah.
I forget. Sometimes you gotta hear the story again.
I think it's also like therapeutic because every time you tell it, you might pick up on something that you hadn't the last time.
Oh sure. Oh dude, totally.
know?
True.
Totally.
That's probably why, not the reason why, but that's gotta like add to your podcast because you have that story, right? Like you are one of the pioneers of this genre, and that's why people like you're credible.
Appreciate that,
Like
yeah.
people are just like, oh, I want to hear what him interviewing these bands. Like this is the guy that started this shit, right? So like, yeah, you have a lot of like that real cred, and you have the story that
Thanks,
people
man.
know. So it's cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about Travis. What you would screenshot comments.
whole bit.
I'm only saying this because of the time. It's November 1st, so it's always like a weird day
Yeah.
for our world. But people that I met at shows, you know, your Facebook handshakes. I've learned to be very cordial. I like meeting new people, but I didn't really know how they feel about me. I really don't care. I like it. But a few times, people that I thought were my friends, there'll be like a Mitch comment. Oh, the Suazans is only Suazans is piggybanking off Mitch's back, and
Right.
then I'll see who liked the comment.
We do that.
Oh yeah.
We do that.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Oh, so that's how you feel.
Yeah.
I've literally.
Fuck you.
I think I'm a good
They
balance.
think you don't see it.
I think I'm a good balance of I'm forgiving, humble, but also I'll be petty at certain areas.
Oh, I love being
Every time
petty.
I've seen a comment, let someone like a certain comment about the Mitch thing or me personally, I've did a video. I mean, I don't even do a screenshot. I'll do a video recording.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That's
if
the best
recording,
one.
I'll go on the profile and the comment. Okay, and then I'll see and I'll show who likes the comment, and I'll see if I ever see him again. I'm pull it up.
Got the receipts, bro.
So I'm forgiving, but also at the same time, I don't forget.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I am. And
Literally
there's a
what the
little.
song Lights Out
I'm a
is
little bit
about.
pity. I'm a
Yep.
little bit pity when it comes to certain things, and that's like I'll just do a fucking video. I don't do a screenshot.
Yeah.
You gotta catch with me, Travis.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta-
right.
you
I'm gonna test this out later by talking.
you gotta
mad
do
shit.
a video. And
No.
people that I've known for a long time too. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Guess I read that wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, talking shit to me does not matter. I think I'm a firm believer of like really good, healthy competition.
Yeah.
You know, I talk shit naturally. I'm like, cause I just like
Did we all bandos do?
Yeah.
I know what fuels me and what gets my brain going and drives me. So I do that. But to me, it's all healthy competition. I want everybody to succeed. I want you guys to succeed.
Yeah.
However, if we're on the same show,
You want to sound better.
I'm
outdo
talking shit on spite.
Hey man.
But I'm not 19 and more 19. It was very insecure. I genuinely wanted people to fail. But now
Caddy, yeah.
I was 19. I don't fucking know what I was thinking about. But now I'm like, I want every band to succeed to their fullest, while at the same time I'll talk shit on them.
That makes a good tour. And I
It's
think
a
like,
great
people
tour.
realize
Healthy
that
competition.
later.
And then
for
they're
the tour.
they're pushed.
Yeah.
I'm pushed. Great. But but there is those rare times where like it crosses the line where it's like those comments. I was like, oh, that's like
Yeah.
that's not healthy competition. You're
Yeah.
just fucking being. That's like wanting me to fail. Like
how you
generally,
end on my
that's
Instagram
breaching
story,
a
dude.
threshold
Yeah,
for sure.
people that will never work with or do anything that they
that's
don't even know that have
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
missed on opportunities because we saw just something as small as that
yeah.
Yeah.
come
Dude,
across our way.
I got to tell you guys real quick. Just being around you guys, I'm in spite right now.
Baby.
I'm like, I fucking hate that person. I fucking hate that person. I fucking play a show right now, you fucks. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fucking fired up, man. It's cool.
That's right.
I get it.
It's an energy.
It's crazy how the band started in 2015,
14.
14. Okay, it's kind of a trip going from the song "Misery" to where you guys are at now.
Yeah.
It's a trip. Congrats, man.
Thank
They
you.
lost
big-
all their primary songwriters, dude.
I know. I mean,
Thank
guys,
you. Yeah, like Alex said, I think every record you write is just a depiction of where you are in your life. It's a good way of putting it. It's just like it's never going to be the same. I'm not the same person I was when I wrote that. I wasn't going through the same things. And
Yeah.
life is different now. I have different struggles. I'm angry about different things. Like I still feel those feelings sometimes when I play those songs or old shit. I feel it, It's all real.
comes
It
back,
was
yeah.
always real when I wrote it. So like
And to that point, like we still play all of our old songs live. It's not something we're like, oh, we've evolved.
not all of it, but we always try to, incorporate
Not all, excuse me,
old
but we do
songs.
incorporate our old discography into our set list because
Yeah.
like it fits. It does, and we love playing those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like our old shit's like immature, bro. It's just like
No.
something different we were doing. And
You've
it's
grown
still
as an
like,
artist,
yeah.
though, like you wouldn't write the same thing now. Not even
know
close.
that, yeah.
And that's sometimes you see people being like, oh, I wish they'd write something like this. It's like, dude, like
Sure.
that was written when that band was, still like much more amateur musicians to what they are now. And as artists, they've grown. It's like, why would they want to do that?
Yeah.
That seems really unfulfilling and fucking boring. Like that would make me not want to play music.
yeah.
It was
You
big
know?
on this record. It's just like we wanted to show our influences on this album.
Yeah,
a lot.
honestly,
Things we grew
it's-
up on the Pantera influences. You hear the Slipknot, the Avenged Sevenfold drums in
yeah.
there, and like all the stuff that came out in that album. Little Rob Zombie in there. Like
Yeah, I'm
it's,
curious. I was excited for it for you guys. I'm like, I wonder what I know. I could kind of assume what they're feeling and think. Oh, they tried this, so now it got the creative juices flowing. Oh shit! Well, I wonder what we could do with this.
Run with this or
Try it on the next record. It's cool. It's cool to see where you guys might go.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I think we're all
I'm
excited.
curious.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I know that I'm super inspired to write again right now.
Great.
Like
It's
I
cool.
know like the last 2 years, like we were just kind of talking about, it was a super difficult time, like for me especially, having to figure out the new members and stuff, touring, and then being like, you got to write this record now. So like the fact that I was able to like do this, like it just makes me feel like if I'm in this position now, like writing the next one's going to be even more.
Oh,
fun
yeah,
and
yeah.
Well,
enjoyable.
we have the lockout now
Yeah.
already. Our studio's
Exactly.
already set up at home, and now we kind of like again going with the producer like Will for the first time.
That's
now
it.
we know what to expect. Now we know how to come even better prepared going in next time when we make the next thing. So yeah, man.
You guys are spite, dude.
I have to pee
yeah.
so badly right now.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, you got. We could end it or do a quick break.
I can just leave and you can keep talking. I don't
Sure.
care.
Okay,
Whatever
yeah.
you got.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Bye.
Yeah, P.
I have a peanut bladder.
That's right.
What's up with the riffs for is it GAVEL?
Yeah.
Dude. That's so funny.
Oh, it's funny
what
he's
is it?
leaving for this one.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, because during that writing process, like I was just riffing around, and Darius is like humming this riff out loud, and he's like, "Can you play like this?" And I'm like, "I can do these notes," and I play the notes he's humming, and I'm like, "That's not practical on guitar," and he's like, "Just do it."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how you have to do that. Like, just do it.
He just says,
Figure
just
it out.
do it. So I'm sitting here with like a towel on my chair, like tracking this part. I'm like, how am I going to do this live? Because
Yeah.
it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's like a sliding riff. It's like some kind of
That part's the easy part.
it's track 2, right?
Yeah, track 2. That's fun. That was like kind of very like Pantera and Slipknot influenced all at once. And then like the hard part is the third riff of the song. It's like it's
Yeah.
just
That's a
stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that song is so punishing, dude.
Yeah, but it will be cool if we pull it off live.
You mean when we pull it off?
When we pull
Oh,
it off.
yeah.
Language
gotta
is
do it.
important.
It's funny.
It's
Will was so patient with me in the studio because you're writing these songs as you go and stuff, and then you're like, I have to quad track these and play them like well enough to track. So
yeah.
it was stressful.
You were in the trenches, dude.
I was in the trenches, but Will I wasn't playing these songs perfectly by any means. Like when I tracked them, he'd wait for me to like get the riff. He's like, all right, I know you can play this, and then I'd sit there and just kind of like hash it out and stuff, and be like, all right, it's ready to go, and then I'd track it.
oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely. And I was so thankful for that because unless I made this record like full on done like 6 months prior, there's no way I could just like hammer out the songs
Hell
like that.
no.
Yeah.
beforehand.
That's actually something I kind of wanted to touch on when we were talking about Putney. That it was something I thought about after. Is like I've always, as an outsider, like a fan of bands he's worked with. I've always been a fan of his mixes, and like whatever he touches is usually pretty fucking sick. And I think that the thing that I learned when I was in there is it's not even like he's a fucking monster at mixing, but it's less that. It's more he just is willing to push you to get the take that makes it sound sick rather than get the one that's pretty good and fix it later and mix it so it's good. He just pushes you until you get that one. Like with drums, dude, there was one song, I took so many takes in a section of a song that we crashed the computer and we lost like 15, 20 seconds of a song. We had to reboot the computer. We lost like a whole part of a song that I had to restart from.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, man. Like he'll just push you until you fucking get it. And he's patient. It's just like, it's, you know, that's part of why his records sound so authentic, you know? And that comes through on this one for sure.
That's sick. That GAVEL is such a weird. Like, I heard oh shit, Alex is having fun.
Oh, I heard you talking about
Gavel
the way
riff,
out, how I
yeah.
punched you with that riff.
Yeah.
Did you,
Right.
did you have like a weird thing in your head? It's like
That's how I held out. No,
Yeah,
he
do
got
that.
the that was him. It was the next riff.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was like,
It's not
"God
practical
damn
on
it!"
guitar.
Well,
At
I
all.
did it. So
Yeah, you
that's
just gotta
kind of
figure
how
it
I
out.
like. I can't fucking play guitar, bro. So when I go to him, it's just like, all right, Alex,
cannot.
shut down. And he's
yeah.
like, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. How did you guys write Caved In?
Caved In. That was one of the first demos I wrote for Dedication of Flesh, and it was right after we finished our album, The Root of All Evil. And at that point,
That shit
because we
fucking took off.
Yeah, we just put out that record prior, and I already knew that I didn't like that record, and I was upset with how it turned out. So I just started writing, and I didn't even know if it was going to be for Spite or not. I just wanted to write metal.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I wrote that song, and I wrote, I think, Lord of the Upside Down, too. Those were the two songs I wrote, and I just kind of showed them to the guys, and they were like, whoa. Yeah. Like, it just turned out well that way.
That's dope.
That
Yeah.
was an easy one for me to write lyrics to for Caved In. I wrote
Yeah?
that in like a day. It was just like
It just fucking flowed out.
it flowed out. We had just like before Dedication of Flesh, we had gone through. I mean, Spite's learned everything the fucking hard way, dude.
of
And like
course.
our previous record label situation was horrific, full of crooks and bad people. And that song was kind of just me channeling all of the shit we went through with all that a little bit, telling them all to go fuck themselves. So
Hell yeah.
pretty
We
easy.
like prior to this record,
Yeah.
like I think you were mentioning it beforehand, we were always kind of considered like a down tempo or like chugcore band of the time or whatever. And this album really kind of just differentiated us from that. Like,
Great.
oh, this is a metal band.
Nice.
Like So
Yeah.
writing that song kind of like was like the trajectory for that one.
It was received well. Which
Yeah.
is good,
It was
you know?
received very well.
I think as somebody like not around at that time, like when they hit me up to play for them, like I had an idea of what Spite was, but then that was like the song he asked me to film a video for to kind of be like, let's see if he can play this.
Yeah, it's kind of
And-
like has all that.
yeah,
It's got it all.
And I remember
Yeah.
like the first time I'd never heard the song before he sent it to me, and I was like, whoa! Like it not only is this fucking like hard, but I was like to this day, dude. I always tell these guys like I think Caved In is one of the best metal songs I've ever heard. It's one of my favorite songs ever. It's
Song's pretty sick.
it just
Right,
it
right.
fucking is relentless.
It's an
The
adrenaline rush for sure.
dude. It's my favorite song to play every night, and it just like learning it was a fucking task. Like it was,
Yeah.
you know, like even every night still, like it's probably the song I'm the most comfortable with, and it's still like, oh, here we go.
There we
you
go.
know,
It's
like-
coming up.
It's interesting because it ended up being like our most popular song.
Yeah.
And it's surpassing Killer Be Killed on all the things, right? And like the
Yeah.
trajectory of that. And it's interesting because it's not that down tempo.
No, it's
right?
not.
It's so fast.
And it
that
doesn't
song
stop.
is unrelenting and it's so fast and it's not straight diminished breakdowns.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh.
heavy part is the da 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 da.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's like that's just metal, bro. So it's I think it was interesting to see people so surprised with Lights Out because that's just like it's a little bit slower, but it's that
On that same
it's the
trajectory.
same playing field of
Yeah.
just metal music like that. So
I don't know. When I'm writing, like my rule always is if I'm humming the guitar part back to myself after I'm done, I'm like, all right, that's a
Yeah.
good
Oh yeah,
riff.
of course.
show down,
riff.
down, 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 down,
I don't know.
down.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
inspired by
yeah,
different
yeah,
things,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
remember Caved In. I wrote that da 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 da, and I was like, all right, that's a fucking riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Big D riff right there.
Are you just in like do you get the riff first in your head, or are you just hashing it out in like your room or like an area?
I usually hum it out. It's like kind of like a thing in your brain first, and I can like hum out the note that I'm thinking of, and if
What
I
was the first riff of that particular song?
dun 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 dun,
Okay.
bam.
So how did that start first?
It was more of a drum thing. I had the drum part for that first.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I remember writing it, and it was a weird thing, and I just
is
made
weird.
it around that. And once I did that, it like just became the basis of the riff. But cool thing is, when it starts out, it's in 3/4, and then when it comes in with the full band, it's 4/4.
Oh
So
okay.
you're just banging your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the drum part first, and then you put the riff on top of that, and then were riffs coming to your head after you had that completed?
Yeah, like that song is deceiving because it really is just the same riffs played in different ways over and over again. Besides that, like walk down, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. Like everything else in that song is kind of a repetition of each other.
I always thought
Nice.
that dun, 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 dun. I always thought that was very Suicide Silence.
The
I don't know,
tremolos.
something about
Oh,
the
yeah.
tremolos in there, like maybe not the way the drums are, but
Yeah.
like the guitar
I
itself
remember
feels
like
like it.
you've had Dave Davidson on here before, right?
Yeah.
Dude, like I remember at the time
he's a
because it was
ripper,
like
dude.
2019
Oh, yeah.
or 2020 when I started writing, and they just put out that record, The Outer Ones.
fucking rocks, dude.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Like I was so inspired by that record at
Really?
the time. It was just like the key changes and like how cool the guitars were. I was just like that.
Another
Wow.
sick band we've
Yeah.
toured with. They're one of the
Oh.
coolest bands ever.
Yeah, he's sick, dude. Dave
Yeah.
is fucking ripper,
Yeah.
dude.
They
That-
just
At least
put
for
out
that
another killer
song,
record,
that's where
too.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably my favorite guitar player to watch,
Yeah.
besides my brother.
Yeah.
He looks like a psycho, but Dave is just like Dave is
he's
like
just
making love
different
with the guitar. It's
tier.
crazy.
It's
It's just
so good.
unreal.
He
Like
is, dude.
I'd just watch him play guitar for hours. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
And he can. he just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in that band's very talented.
And he's doing vocals the whole time.
Yeah,
too.
vocals as well.
Oh yeah,
is
and then that's a
crazy.
double. I don't know how. Wow.
It's fucking nuts.
Old
Yeah.
Children of Bodom thing, got the leads and vocals, dude. And he's doing way crazier shit. I mean, they're crazy, but
Yeah.
Revocation's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking.
That's music school metal for sure.
It's a fucking freak, dude. It's a fucking
good.
freak.
Yeah, and so humble too.
Yeah.
He's better than any guitar player I fucking know, and he doesn't
Yeah.
act like he is. You know what I mean?
Best
He's
ones
so
always are,
down
man.
to earth, so chill, just hang out,
guy.
talk, drink a beer, like
guy.
talk about random stuff. He's so cool, you know?
He's a fucking cool guy, man.
That's how it should be, dude.
Yeah. So Alex, is your favorite horror movie The Thing from '82?
It's one of them for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people attach horror with the band? I noticed.
That's like a big part of our
Why?
like.
It's a lot in our branding and
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
think
that.
you know our lyrics are very violent. Obviously,
People just
a
keep
lot of
like
it.
attaching it.
Yeah, we've always kind of like done horror rip designs. We've sampled
Okay.
horror movies and our stuff.
Best clip
and,
here.
You know, we are big horror fans, all of
Yeah.
us. So I think it just kind of like naturally flowed together. You know.
I think it probably has something to do with the connection of like horror being like a really extreme way to tell a story, and metal can be very similar.
Agreed.
I'm not
Yeah,
even a
right.
huge horror fan. Definitely bigger since I started playing with them. They've opened my mind a lot, but that's just how I've always seen it.
This movie was cool too, just because like obviously the practical effects, but there's so many parts where this movie is just quiet, where like a lot of horror movies rely on like soundscape and like music to kind of build anticipation and shit, and this movie's just like dead quiet.
It is.
Oh
It
shit!
is.
This is crazy. I didn't know.
I think the early 2000s Leatherface movies. I think Michael Bay did one of them. Jessica Biel one. Those two, they did 2 movies like back in it was like 2000, 2003. And those are my favorite horror movies. They're just like, they're like comfort movies for me because they're so true to like horror in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Leatherface is just like massive. He's like his scariest form. You know what I mean? And like the way they film that movie, like the tones, the colors, like it's like yellow, green, like brown, like it feels like dirty. You're in that like summer heat, like Texas.
Yeah.
There's like flies buzzing around. Everyone was like sweat and grime on them, and it's like the anti-polished. You know what I mean? Like that's what horror should be. Make you uncomfortable and feel nasty.
Yeah.
And then Leatherface comes like busting out the door with a chainsaw. and just like chasing after you. It's horrifying. You know?
He's just busting in general, dude.
Yeah, dude. Those are definitely my favorite.
Something that like creates its own unique vibe.
I mean, it's fucking
Yeah.
That's so scary, dude.
It was a scary movie, huh?
Yeah.
It came out in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's one 2000, one 2003. Yeah.
okay.
Couple
Yeah.
good remakes after.
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those movies. Yeah,
And the sheriff, dude, the fucking
Oh yeah.
Oh,
psycho
yeah,
sheriff.
yeah,
He's just
yeah.
as scary as Leatherface. He's just out of his
yeah.
mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is there anything? Is there anything about Spite that's not out there that you guys want out there?
Damn, it's crazy. Like our Wikipedia page still says we're like from Michigan or like Southern California or something.
glad-
Let's get the record straight here.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Kalamazoo.
Is this even the right band, or is this another
No.
band?
Michigan
Hardcore
hardcore
punk
scene.
band.
I
I was
know.
there. Scott Bowman, that's me.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
Scott
that's a
Bowman.
whole other
There he
band.
is.
right.
I don't know. Like if you
Image
look
of
us
the
up,
lead vocalist. Look at that. That's
it probably
insane.
says we're from Southern, like San Diego or something like that. Yeah, we're from the Bay
We're a
Area.
Bay Area band.
I know it's-
as
there's no
relocated to LA,
accurate-
but our roots are in the Bay. Yeah.
Okay, there's no accurate thing out there. This is why I kind of want to get like the few like foundational points of like when you guys started.
Yeah, we don't do enough
the
interviews.
exact
Yeah,
city
the
you guys.
band started 2014.
based.
We've been around for 11 years, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because I
Over a
feel like
decade.
we're still so young in our career, even though I feel like we've been doing it forever, you know? So it's like,
Playing
in the
the
grand
long
scheme of
game.
things, we're like late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
And we still have a ways to go, man.
Long way
you
to go,
know?
man.
So,
Long way to go. Yeah, I found this. I'm like, that's not the no. I saw the Kalamazoo. I was like, what? No.
yeah,
Who the
nope,
fuck is
that ain't
no,
us.
no, it's not. It's not it.
But we have this tour is just getting started. And then we have an Australian headliner with Burials for New World Killer. And then we're doing a US headliner next year. And the lineup's already set.
I hear the lineup's awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
It's crazy.
bro.
It's
Like,
good.
I think
It's
people are going to
fucking
be
hot
so
heat.
excited. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a good tour.
It'll be pretty ridiculous.
Looking
So we got a
forward to
good
it.
year coming up.
What's the time frame?
It should be May, June.
Nice.
Yeah, summer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know the territories yet?
It'll be like a full USA market.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, be good. Got to give it to them hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fully horned up.
Fully orange.
That's fucking
Play a lot of
sick.
new stuff. You know. But yeah, man,
Play the hour set.
Oh,
I hate it.
it's
dude.
funny.
hour
Hour is
set.
a cap for metal.
Before this tour, somehow we made a
Oh, this is
mistake.
good.
Oh, dude.
That
This is
we
good.
Thought, we're second of 4. We thought our set was 30 minutes. You know, seems right. Or, yeah, 30 minutes. We found out the night before that was 40. So we're like,
We already packed up.
we already packed
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And my drums
everything.
are
We're
taken
like,
down.
Oh, shit. We have to, like, play another song. There's no way we can just, like, go off after 30 minutes. So,
Yeah.
like, here I am, like just adding another song onto the set list last minute
We're like doing little
that we didn't practice.
analog practice.
Yeah.
Which, like, also we should add that because we thought it was 30, there's like no breathing time between any of the songs. We're like, we want to do as much as we
many
can.
songs as I could into 30 minutes. So we're playing 9 songs in 30 minutes, and then I added on another song, so it's 10.
Yeah.
You just kind of a little suicidal set there.
Oh
It was our
Yeah.
fault.
There's like 2 small windows to take a sip.
If
of
you're
your
gonna take a drink of
drink.
water,
your
it's
guitar.
right before IED, and that's about all you
Yeah,
get.
that's all you're fucking getting.
And I'm like on the metronome, like I have the click, so once the click starts for the next song, like we have to go, so like I have to be really careful. But when
Yeah.
I'm doing anything, because if I don't have my sticks in my hand and that click comes in and I don't count them in, game over.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot. I
Fucking
find my
cooked
time.
up,
Yeah, I
dude.
can like hit the vape with one hand while I'm counting in, but it's a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
He's got to push it, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
fucking cooked up, dude.
Cooked up for sure. Cooked up, horned up, and fucking ready to roll.
Yeah, you guys have a breather. I think you make it as an artist is when you get a hernia. That hit me during
Sure,
this
I'll get there.
conversation. I felt like I had to say it out loud. I wonder if I have a hernia. I don't know how you.
I've yet to have one.
You
myself.
gotta go to a doctor's try to get like an X-ray.
Yeah. I get
Sitting
worried
here
with like
too long doing the
vocals.
podcast.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's when you strain too hard, it like bursts a bubble, and you're like,
Or if you're like
in.
loading heavy gear, you can get it that way.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's straining, dude.
Headbanging, straining.
Take a shit too hard.
Drummers
Dealing
are
with Travis
doing
on tour.
Oh,
gutturals,
yeah.
dude.
Dealing with Travis.
I'm sure I will give these guys at least one each eventually.
A mental hernia, dude. Is that fucking
Many
bad?
sleepless nights already. You know, I won't say that. Never mind.
And anything else?
Suicidal moments.
Oh yeah.
Tendencies even.
Tendencies, even. That's right.
Is there anything else about Spite or the band? Should be
I
out-
think
should be
this
out
is
there?
the best the band has ever been. I think everyone in the group right now has the same drive, the same goal, and we are living for each other, and we're brothers in arms, and I love these guys. And I think I've been looking for that, not even just like my entire life, but with the band, like just having this group of my best friends and people that I know love and care about me and care for the same thing. It's the coolest
awesome.
thing ever.
It's awesome.
And I think that, it does, this industry is incredibly trying, and being in a band is not an easy route to take for your life, but it would not be anything without these guys, without Olivia, without Ben, Alex, Travis. Like, part of doing it is having the people along the way with you that makes it matter more. So just want to say I'm really happy to be here with this group.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
That was soft, dude.
Come on, dude.
How
That
you
was
feeling,
soft,
Ben?
but
People
I'm
need
hard.
to know this is the fucking band right now.
That's it. It's the band.
So yeah.
That's fucking right.
How you feeling, Ben?
Feel good.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big show
yeah.
tonight, yeah.
Big show
old
tonight,
show
yeah.
tonight.
Big boy tonight.
Mhm.
Anaheim's always good.
Oh yeah, it's always
Yeah.
sick. Dude.
I love that venue.
Never a bad one there.
Yeah.
I think the last time I saw you guys was actually there.
You coming out tonight?
I'm not sure. I
Good.
might. Yeah. I know.
We'll
I'm
see.
just like. No, I know. You guys' guest list. It's full. I'm not gonna.
Is it?
I don't think tonight it is. I think tomorrow is going to be the shit show.
Tomorrow's
tomorrow.
It's
Yeah.
downtown Delays.
I'm sure we got you if you want to come through, dude.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Fuck
sure.
yeah. All right.
Please
sick.
do.
Thank you. All right. New record. It's out now.
New World Killer.
Yes, it is.
New World Killer, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's right.
Showing
Real shit.
Showing the world you're fucking psycho.
Listen to it. Listen to it nice and loud.
Mm-hmm.
Listen
tends
to
to
it
be
loud.
that
Don't
way.
listen to it through your fucking phone, for the love of God.
Gosh, if your
No
phone,
phone
please.
speakers,
At
please.
least your AirPods. Come on.
At least earbuds.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Congrats on the record, and congrats on experimenting and finding your sound. And,
Thank you,
and
dude.
voice and spite and
Always trying new
and
shit.
I wish you guys more success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's only the beginning.
Now, you guys haven't even started yet.
That's right.
That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying,
man.
dude.
I know.
I haven't even started yet. So
That's right, dude.
That's right.
That's
Always
right,
is
man.
fucking. All right, what's fucking next?
Till
What's
the
next,
fucking
man?
wheels fall off, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, everyone, check out the new record. Oh yeah, where can people find you guys?
Oh, everywhere right now.
Spite Official on Instagram.
Yeah.
Any
Okay.
streaming thing, you type in Spite Official, we're there.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you. Later.
Good shit.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Garza.
What a time, man. That was great.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for having us.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was good.